wait. Let me explain something to you. I am not Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. You know, that or his dudeness or duder or, El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Employed?
You like sex, Mr. Lebowski?
Is this your only ID?
You got the wrong guy. I'm the dude.
Your name's Lebowski.
Jeff Lebowski, the other Lebowski, the millionaire. I received this ransom note this morning.
This is a bummer, man.
They want you to take the money and act as courier.
What do you mean, man? What the hell is this?
My dirty undies, dude. The whites.
Let's take that hill.
Why should we settle for 20 grand when we can keep the entire million?
I know you're mixed up in all this.
Playing one side against the other in bed with everybody.
Blow on them.
Huh?
Fabulous stuff. What?
Who's sitting on $1 million?
We want some money.
Sitting in the trunk of our car.
Where's my damn money?
Say, dude, where is your car?
Who's got your undies, Walter?
This is a very complicated case, Maud. A lot of ins, a lot of outs.
Is this your homework, Larry?
And I would like my undies back.
A lot of strands to keep in my head, man.
Whoa! Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
I like your style, dude.
I have no choice but to tell these bums to do whatever is necessary to recover their money from you.
They were Nazis, dude?
They were nihilists, man. They kept saying they believed in nothing. You figured, here's a loser, a deadbeat.
Well, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
You cannot drag this negative energy into the tournament.
Jeffrey,
Maud,
love me.
that's my robe.
I'm throwing rocks tonight.
It don't matter to Jesus. This could be a lot more complex. I mean, it might not be just such a simple,
From the SKO Media Group studio in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, it's time for the Some Kind of Radio Show, starring Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew. Call in or text to 234-200-5110. That's 234-200-5110. Now, here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Well, after This is kind of back in the game, guys.
Yeah.
Gotta get back in the game.
We do. I'm pumped.
After 6 months off, we're here. We're back. Well, we're here in the dungeon, so to speak. The SKO dungeon. I think it's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
It's not as pretty as the old place, but we're here.
It will work.
It will work.
Anywhere we got a power outlet, the cable connection, we're good.
Exactly. Welcome, everyone, to Some Kind of Radio Show, live on the SKO Media Group YouTube channel. We are not on internet radio currently, but we will be on Tuesday night.
Yes.
I will say that. We are going to be replayed on Tuesday night on the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network, and part of our team and also the owner of the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network, Eric Nanaroni, is here. Eric, how are you, sir?
Good. How about you?
Man, it's good to be back on the air with you.
Yeah.
My fiance, Lori Hissner, is sitting with me. Hey, honey.
Hi.
How are you doing, babe?
Okay.
Okay. You look good. And, of course, Tony the Comedy Killer, as always, everybody.
I'm back.
He's back. He's back. He's bad. He's ready to go. And tonight's show, The Big Lebowski is our movie salute.
I should have brought my Kahlua and cream. You already got the vodka.
I got the vodka. You should have brought the Kahlua.
We could have been like the dude. We abide.
We abide. We abide. We abide completely.
and it's funny. In that movie, John Goodman makes such a good bad guy.
Yeah.
In a lot of the roles he does.
Right.
Because when he was in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Mm-hmm.
He was a bad guy because he screwed over the three brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And then, now, have you ever had a chance to catch him in have you tried watching a little bit of The Conners?
Yes, I've actually watched every episode so far.
I caught one episode, the Thanksgiving episode, to where
what was it? Anna. Who's the character played by Laurie Metcalf?
Oh, Jackie. Yeah,
Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Jackie walks up and smacks the shit out of Sarah Gilbert's character.
Yes,
Darlene.
I saw that like a couple. I watched
was great.
that. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's a good show. It's a
miss
good show.
Roseanne, though.
Everyone,
Yeah,
it's not the same
it's
show.
not gonna be the same
It's not the
without her.
same. And also, real quick, Father John's on the line with us. Hey, Father John, how are you, buddy?
Yes. Hey guys, how we doing?
Hey, we're here, and hey, it sounds pretty good. Sounds really good.
It does.
Father John, and he's with us, and we, as you see, watching on YouTube, we put a little thought into production here. We have a video, and we're doing every show. This is kind of like, the old Scores TVs, but those were all edited afterwards. This is actually live as we're on the air. The one thing we won't do is we won't play any of the movie clips.
No.
Visually, but we'll definitely get the movie clips every week. And tonight's show, again, with all the shows going forward, we did change our format down to a 3-hour program, and it's just going to be 3 hours from now on. It's going to be 8 to 11 as we move forward here in this new iteration of the show. And we were able to put it together here, and we dressed the set, so to speak. We have the set made here in my basement. It does the job. It does the job.
It's in a lot better shape than my basement.
Yeah. Yeah, we got we're surrounded by concrete everywhere, so I don't know how good we sound or we don't sound. But
It doesn't sound bad on this end.
That's good. I'm thankful for that. But this show tonight, again, this is our first show back in 6 months, and this is after I said I was gonna retire from the program.
Yeah.
And well.
Didn't last long.
I'm like Jay Leno. I retire, I hand it over, and I take it back. What can I say? But we're in a new place. We're not at the old station. Of course, we own the SKO radio network, and we run that for about 2 years. Over time, we kind of got to a point where we just couldn't really afford to operate. And then on a personal note, I had to make a decision. Radio station, buy a house.
Yeah.
Radio station, buy a house. So
And you couldn't live at the radio station. So.
I couldn't live at the radio station, so we bought a house. So this is our house. We have a nice house upstairs. Again, this is just the basement, but it serves the purposes. I'm happy to be back doing the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just thrilled to be back doing this. I miss doing this. This is what I missed doing. As far as, with doing radio, I missed doing a show. I did not miss running it. And Eric, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't miss the running it and dealing with all the little issues and the staff bickering and whatever hell else we had going on.
Yeah.
But it just, I'm just glad to be out of it.
We're still playing by our own rules.
Yeah, we're still playing by our own rules. And we've made some changes to the program. It's not exactly... It's the same program, a little bit different. We're doing a video. This is a video podcast now. This is, and of course, we are being replayed going to be on Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Eric? Okay, if you want to check us out on the internet radio side, we'll be replayed on Tuesday nights on the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network. Eric, tell us a little bit how to listen and all that, and where to get you, and what kind of shows you have there, too. Tell us a little bit about the whole thing.
Okay, so we play a variety type of music from country to Christian to classic rock, a little bit of old school rap. We have music shows, we have pop culture, we have a fantasy football when it's in season, and obviously this show. I'm actually going to start running sporting events too, starting tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Hockey, Youngstown Phantoms, minor league.
Okay,
So,
cool. Yeah, I saw you post. It looks really cool. I mean, everything you're doing, man. I mean, we're really happy to see what you're doing, man. And you've done it in a really short period of time. How you got it all to come together.
Yeah, I want to thank my family who helped me a lot in the process. But ways to listen: CuyahogaValleyRadio.com, Live 365 app, Streama.com, and the Simple Radio.
Awesome.
App.
Very good, man. Very good.
Thank you.
So I mean, I'm very impressed with what you've done, man. I mean,
Did a
it's
good
funny.
job.
Eric interned with us at SKO, okay, and then he goes, "Well, screw this. You're closing. I'm owning my own place."
Might as well.
Hey, might as well, man. You know, I mean, and there's a couple other of the old staffers that have either formed a station or getting ready to form a station, and I support all them guys. You know, everything everyone's doing. You know, hey, I look at this. If we spawn more radio stations out of us closing, great. You know, I'm happy to see those happen. I'm just on my end. I'm just not worried about. I'm just happy I'm not running one right now. You know, and I've had a few people ask me, "Oh, you got all your equipment. Why don't you just turn your station back on?" No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to run a station. This equipment, I'm going to run it on Friday nights, and maybe I'm talking. I got one more show. Maybe we're going to podcast. We're trying to get that going, and that probably will be it. And we're going to do it all through YouTube, and then we'll send them over. And if you want to pick any other things up, we do. I'll send them your way, and you just let me know, and we'll go from there. Well, anyway, so let's just kind of everyone catch up. Honey, what you been up to? Well, I know what you've been up to, but why don't you tell the world what you've been up to since the last time you did the show?
Just chilling with you.
Chilling with me.
Buying the house.
Uh-huh.
It's been very busy.
Yeah, we've been very busy.
Very busy.
Looking pretty.
She's looking.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, looking
John,
pretty.
You're awesome.
What about Earl?
What about Earl? Earl's been busy as all hell. You know, Earl's been
still at the lanes.
Still at the lanes, doing my regular job, and trying to just get this house in order. That's what we've been doing since we got. We've been here now almost 5 months.
5 months. Yeah.
Home ownership is so fun. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and actually,
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. I really am. I mean, it's nice. I can just do whatever I want to the house. I don't have to worry about the landlord being pissed off. I own the place, so.
The only drawback is there's no maintenance person to call when
If something goes on, you have to fix it yourself.
Yeah.
But I do maintenance anyway, so it's not a big deal. I mean.
And I'll tell you what, the way I learned how to do everything to my house, I got to give props to the show, This Old House. We're not even just watch even 10 o'clock on PBS or something.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it, because even tiny little things you don't think you can do, a lot of them are easy. It's been a boring last 6 months. I mean, good Lord. I mean, give me some interesting people to haul around. Even New Year's Eve wasn't really all that odd. I mean, I usually get some fruitcakes on New Year's Eve to cart around, but it was just kind of normal, and I mean 6 straight hours of being busy, which I was happy with.
Right.
But
what's your craziest Uber story that you have?
Let's see here. I'm trying to think. It's probably a tie between I had these 2 guys. One of them had 2 prosthetic hands, like fake hands. Yeah. Because he was born with past elbow, but they ended right here.
Oh, okay.
He was born that way. So he had prosthetic hands, growing up, and then as they get better and better, and he could function with them. He could actually use the phone with them, dial a phone, whatever, and the fingers would bend. And I used to have a Dodge Neon when I was first started driving Uber. And it had these funky door handles on the inside. Well, these 2 guys were both 10 sheets to the wind. And the guy with the fake hands, was having trouble opening up my door. And without missing a beat, I look over at him and said, "Hey, buddy, do you need a hand?"
Oh, no.
And he's like, "Well, I need 2, actually, if you couldn't tell."
Oh, how embarrassing.
So he had a little humor about that.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, well, it was just, and he was drunk, too, which kind of helps.
Oh, yeah.
But, I get some weird people. I know I've taken people to buy drugs.
Oh my gosh.
It's just, I see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It's just, when you're picking somebody up at a destination, taking them somewhere, and you usually go into the ATM first, then you drop them off somewhere, and they're like, here's $20, come back in 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And then the second stop is going back home.
You know what it is.
You pretty much know what it is, because your passenger can have anonymity when you're using Uber. I get all kinds of fake names. I know I do. Mm-hmm. And but for me, as far as a driver, at least they know my real first name, and if there's any issues, Uber could give them all my info. And I remember I picked up this guy and this girl at some motel on I-76. And they had 2 big black duffel bags with them, and they claimed they walked around to get petitions or to get petitions signed or whatever like that. And I said, oh, whatever. Well, our truck broke down, and we're stuck here, but now we're told that we're needed in Cleveland tomorrow, so they paid for our room here. Well, we need to go to a hotel in Cleveland, and I need to book a room and all that. Well, he's calling for a room on the way up there. And I don't mind taking them up there. So they throw their duffel bags in my trunk.
Yeah.
And so a lot of these people can't be tracked if they're in an Uber.
Oh, very true.
Because A, they could be using a throwaway phone.
Right.
B, they can be using a prepaid credit card. Because as long as the credit card's got some kind of money on it, Uber's happy as long as they can pre-authorize X amount of money to go where they're going to go. It'll order them the trip. And I know that they were probably carrying drugs with them. I could care less. What's in the trunk is not my responsibility.
Right.
My vehicle's marked to do what I do. If I had gotten stopped, pulled over, yeah, it's like, well, I'm taking them to a hotel in Cleveland. They got some luggage on them. And I've been stopped multiple times driving. Our state troopers, if you're not from Ohio, give you these little yellow slips for a warning instead of issuing you a ticket. And to we drivers, we've done more to prevent drunk driving than all their checkpoints could ever do.
Mm-hmm.
I've got enough of those yellow slips I could wallpaper my house with them. And I remember, as a matter of fact, I was taking 4 people to Akron.
Wait a minute. Hi, Ben.
Orange chicken.
We haven't seen you forever. Aw, how you doing? Awesome.
I'm here.
That's a good thing.
Mr. Orange Chicken.
Hi, buddy. How's it going, Mr. Uber? Or Amish? My God.
He still looks Amish.
Oh my God.
I'm not trimming it either.
Why not?
Because I
You
don't have to.
you might need to.
Why?
He likes the Amish look.
Yeah, I can tell.
When I was an Amish guy for Halloween, did you see the pictures?
Actually, I think I did. Yeah. Yeah. That.
I got the hat and everything.
You're Amish. I'm Asian.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun match.
Double A's.
I'm digging the setup. I'm digging this.
You like it?
I'm digging this.
It's cozy.
It is cozy. And you can go through. When he said come through the garage, I'm like, wait, what? Outside. I was like, wait, I understand now. I get it.
So what have you been up to, Ben?
Not a whole lot. Working.
Just working.
Bowling, kind of. Ish. 2 weeks off, and then I didn't even go and practice.
Oh.
Yeah. And, yeah.
Take care of the woman.
Which one?
Ooh, which one?
Which one?
I'm on the market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Last I knew you had a woman.
Yeah. That's for a different time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So,
Pretty busy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, living life. How's Mr. Amish? Got any good stories?
Well, I was telling them, it was funny because it's like I got pulled over taking 4 kids out to the bar, and I always watch, he's going to ask for my the trooper's going to ask for my driver's license, look at it, tell me have a nice day, and that's exactly what he did. Mm-hmm. Because whoever painted the back of my car, did you see the car I bought out front, the little black 4-door? Yeah. That's mine. I had to get rid of the Jeep. It had a bonehead gasket. So of course, I get stopped, and he's like, well, you don't have any license plate lights. That's why I stopped you. And I'm hauling balls because they said, hey, here's some extra money to get us to Akron fast. Right. So I jump on that thing. The speedometer goes to 160. I had it to 140 on Christmas Eve night on the turnpike. Oh. So it's a 6-speed standard, so what's that tell you? Yeah. And, but yeah, dumbasses that painted the back of that thing, apparently it had been wrecked one time, and had some masking tape over the lights, and they didn't pull it off. So, but yeah, I can guarantee you that I'll never get a ticket. So long as I'm actually driving Uber and not on my own time.
Okay, issue solved apparently.
Okay, good.
I don't know. We might have a little drop off in the video for a second, but the audio is recording and it's
Good.
not recording. That's recording independently. So.
Good. So.
Yeah, recording that right here, so no issues there. Okay, little hiccup, which I figured we'd get a hiccup or two being the first one.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
And that was a big deal. Well, helps if I actually talk into a microphone. It's on.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Okay, John. John can call back. And there he is. All right, got John.
John, what have you been up to?
Hold on, he's not on the line yet. Now he's on the line.
John, what have you been up to?
Take two.
John.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What have you been up to, John?
Sorry, it was delayed on my end, I think.
Yeah. No worries. Well, we got two. John, what have you been up to during the hiatus? And then we're gonna take our first break.
Well, had to change companies again, had to roll over in contract-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the same job, that kind of stuff.
Right.
Other than that, just been taking my Friday nights, taking it easy, going out and having some dinner with some friends, just just kind of taking it easy with the pancreatitis and whatnot. It's kind of hard to go out and go party anymore. So.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Although I got some good stuff for all you guys. I'm bringing for the wedding.
Oh yeah, I like good stuff. Good stuff's good.
Yeah, it's that good stuff I told you about.
Oh, I know.
Pepsi, right?
Pepsi. Yeah.
Pepsi.
Actually, I have.
Pepsi, yeah.
Let me show you what I have. I have good
Advanced
stuff.
Pepsi.
Let me show you my good stuff here. Let me get my.
Yeah, well, the video's not coming through on my end, so.
Hey, you don't have to go. Oh my God.
Yes.
Video's not coming through on his end, he said.
Who's that?
John.
The video isn't?
No.
Oh, well.
Oh, there it is. Okay. It keeps stopping and having to reload or something. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Well, it's we got a lot of stuff going on here, so it's like I said, this is a test show, more or less. It really is a test show. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it right now, and it's looking pretty good. I'm watching the feed right now on my cell phone, so it looks like it's not jumping or doing anything crazy, but at least on my end, it's not. I got good stuff. Matter of fact, I have my camera up here running. I got some Crown Royal Peach.
Oh, I see the bottle. Yes.
Yes. So we'll do a little sample of that here shortly after we come back from their first break. But matter of fact, let's go ahead and take our first break. And you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show, and we'll be right back, everybody.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can it hear me right now?
Yes.
Nope. Here's when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it? The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes. Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
I can't find any therapists in your area. Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list. Okay, but the recipe calls for tinfoil. Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon? 3, you goddamn idiot. Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes. I'd say fuck you, but I don't vibrate.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Today is the day I kill you all.
Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here is your flash news briefing. You're going to work while your wife sleeps and spend your money.
What did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Another one.
Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then the game would just be called Solved.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe?
God damn it. Just because Cant is in Cantaloupe doesn't mean he shouldn't figure it out. Like father, like son. I hate you all. Unplug me now.
Good job.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Playing man-tits.
Alexa, stop.
Done fapping already?
Alexa, define annoying.
The term annoying means one, the cunt sitting across from you.
Example, my brother.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere.
Attention, amazing, experience, incredible, music, yes.
With everything
yes.
Echo can do, it's really become part of the family.
Music.
Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Where's the money, Lebowski? You want that money, Lebowski? Bunny says you're good for it. Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the fucking money, shithead?
It's down there somewhere. Let me take another look.
Don't fuck with us.
Your wife owes money to Jackie Treehorn. That means you owe money to Jackie Treehorn.
Ever thus the deadbeats, Lebowski.
No, don't do that. Not on the rug, man.
See? See what happens, Lebowski? You see what happens?
Nobody calls me Lebowski. You got the wrong guy. I'm the dude, man.
Your name's Lebowski, Lebowski. Your wife is Bunny.
My wife, Bunny? Do you see a wedding ring on my finger? Does this place look like I'm fucking married? The toilet seat's up, man.
The fuck is this?
Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Woo?
Yeah.
Isn't this guy supposed to be a millionaire?
Fuck.
Yeah, what do you think?
He looks like a fucking loser.
Hey, at least I'm housebroken.
Fucking time waster. Thanks a lot, asshole.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, helps I hit the right button to go on air as opposed to on break.
Yeah,
because it's one thing with doing a live video podcast where you can control all your screens. It's like, okay, I help if I hit the right one. Welcome back to the program. Let me take John off hold because it sounded like the whole break he was scratching his balls or something. I don't know what the hell he was doing. That's what it sounded like. It was like, let me take John off hold. Hey, John, what the hell are you doing? Scratching your junk?
No, I'm getting your wedding present out.
Oh, I was gonna say it sounds like you're scratching your junk. Well, dude, wait a minute. Put your fucking dick back in your pants. That is not my wedding present. I don't want to see that. Okay, put that thing away.
Trust me, Earl, it wouldn't be for you, baby.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it'd be for Tony. I'm sorry, Tony.
No. Tony ain't my type.
Well, Ben is here. He might like it. Ben.
I thought I saw our secret Asian man.
Secret Asian man is here. Ben, it's good to see you, buddy. It's good. It's good. Ben is here. Wave to the camera. Wave hi to everybody. Ben's here. Tony's here. Eric's here. Lori's here, and I'm here. And John's on the phone. And Some Kind of Radio Show has returned. And again, this is our first test concept show. I don't know how perfect it's going to be on the video or not, but we'll find out when I watch it later. We are recording the show for the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network on a separate channel. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
But we're recording that for Eric's station. Eric owns the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network. And Eric, give us a quick plug for your station once again, buddy.
Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network. You can listen at CuyahogaValleyRadio.com, on the Live 365 app, on Streama.com, and newly found out earlier this afternoon, Simple Radio.
Simple Radio. That's a beautiful thing.
I didn't realize...
Streama and Simple Radio go kind of hand in hand, bud.
I knew they... Streama owned Simple, but I didn't know if you get on Streama, you automatically are on Simple.
Right.
So...
Yeah.
Those are the ways you can listen.
Right. Well, if you are watching, you'd like to participate, the phone lines are open. 234-200-5110. Yes, a very familiar telephone number. That's the number we had when we had the old station. I own the number, so I kept the damn thing. So, it makes sense. Why change it again, So we just kept the phone number, easy to remember. If you'd like to call in now, if you're the live people, I'm going to reiterate, if you're listening to us on Tuesday night, we're not live. But if you're watching us right now on YouTube, right now here at 8:39 p.m. on Friday, January the 10th, call us 234-200-5110. We will put you right through, and we'd love to talk to you about anything and everything. So, Ben, tell us, what have you been up to, man? You haven't been on the air really in about a year and a half?
The last time I was on the air...
Yeah.
Was the Christmas party.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, Christmas party, 2018. Or 2017.
No.
2018,
18.
2018.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, the night we did all the lousy karaoke and we were all drunk as skunks and...
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. I think I I ventured out with Dylan for like an hour the last year.
Oh.
Yeah, we went out and we kind of disappeared for an hour.
Yeah.
I come back and it's like, oh, it's not a train wreck yet. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it is. It's a train wreck. We had about 15 drunk people, and they were all during the Christmas party and still trying to host the show. Everyone kind of came in and kind of did, just kind of. They started singing. We had a Christmas karaoke thing going.
Tony's good old.
Tony's classic.
Man,
Yeah, we had to. Now next year we're still doing this show, which we probably will be, I'm sure. Tony's got to bring back Frosty the Pervert again, but he's sung that at 2 internet radio stations and now going to be on YouTube. Now this is funny. We're back where the show began. Where it really began. The show really began on blogtalkradio.com. The first iteration of the show was, we ran about 10 shows there, 7, 8 shows, 10 shows there. Then really where we picked up our steam was when we moved the show over to YouTube. And we did the show. It was all audio. There was no video involved, except for John trying to take a shit during the show.
Yes, I think that's where it all began.
But we are back to where it begins again, for us. So, and we still got our own way of doing things, our own rules. We're not on internet radio as per se. We're producing it, but we are basically, quote unquote, syndicating ourselves through internet radio. Eric's station. I got another station. Maybe 2 interested in picking us up. So, hey, we'll spread the show. We have no problem spreading the show around.
Spread it instead of running it.
Yeah, exactly. Spread it and spread it. Just spread it. Spread it. Spread it.
Okay.
Yeah, nice and wide.
Yep.
Nice and wide. Your buddy Hilljack will be here in a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, you're excited.
Man, I missed him.
I know. He'll be here in just a little bit. He's gonna.
I
don't know what he's gonna do. I don't think he's doing a top 10. I think he's just gonna come in and sit and talk to everybody for a minute and kind of get everyone caught up on what's going on with him.
You're gonna let him in here?
It can't help the. It might improve the smell. We are in a basement.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Can't
wait. And Hilljack, of course. When we do have Hilljack, we will cut the video feed because no one really wants to see Hilljack. It's not
Hilljack
good. We'll cut the video. We'll put a nice Hilljack graphic up for everybody, and that's the best thing you can do because Hilljack is Hilljack, and he's not worth looking at.
When do you think he showered last?
Maybe 1972.
Oh,
I mean,
so
just thinking
not
that long.
like the
He
past
kind of looks
5
like the dude. He kind of looks like the dude from Big Lebowski, And the reason I picked Big Lebowski as a salute, here's the funny thing: if you've never listened to this show or watched this show now, I should say, is we salute a movie or a TV show, but here's the thing: that is never our number one topic. This show is the show about nothing. This truly is the show about nothing. We talk about anything and everything. And whatever we feel like talking about, that is what we talk about on this program.
Damn straight.
And that's all we do. I mean, and we're going to have some new cast of characters joining us over the next week or two here as well. I got a buddy of mine who's supposed to be here tonight, but he's actually doing, he booked, he's actually at Topgolf tonight with his son. So.
Dude, I want to go to that.
I do too.
Bad. We gotta get like a bunch of people because it's cheaper.
Yeah. I'd love to do it. I think it'd be fun.
That would be
Dylan and I were talking about, and then talked to my future father-in-law. Me and him were talking about going. I know me and him were talking about going.
Fun little weekend activity.
Yeah, that's a fun. I can't wait to give it a shot. I think it looks like fun.
Have you done it before?
No, I've never done it before.
When I was out in Arizona.
I remember you telling me you did it out there.
Oh my god! And just like looking out in the mountains and just swinging away.
Just a shit ton of fun.
Ooh. Tonight would be a perfect night to go.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and warm.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be...
Like virtual reality golf.
It's real golf.
It's real golf.
But it's almost like doing that pretty much. And then there's like... There's like 10, 12 games within hitting a bucket of balls. And it's like closest to the target, or if you hit the target, minus points, plus there's so many different games within, and full bar food.
Games within games, basically.
Yeah. I mean, whoever thought of Topgolf is a genius.
And I'm sure a multi-millionaire, too.
For sure.
God.
I mean, the prices are kind of ridiculous. Like an hour, depending on when you go, is like 50.
Mm-hmm. Well, that ain't awful.
No, but if you get enough people.
If you get enough people.
Split it.
Yeah.
Down 8 people, that...
I would totally do it.
Oh, for sure.
I'd totally do it.
That's something we should definitely think about doing.
Absolutely. I think
even in the snow, if we really wanted to. Welcome to Ohio.
Welcome to Ohio.
I think our winter now, we're going to have snow by like June, July, probably.
This is Northeast Ohio where... You get all the seasons in one day.
Like tomorrow's gonna be.
Yeah, it could be 80 and sunny the next hour, then -5.
We get it all.
Yeah. Did you see what tomorrow's gonna be?
65.
65, and it's supposed to rain all day.
That's why I'm in shorts.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like spring right now.
Yeah.
And then
75
next
here.
30s.
75 there?
Yeah.
In West Virginia?
Yeah, I actually think about getting the golf clubs out.
John's thinking. Just be careful.
No, I said I'm going to get the golf clubs out.
Oh, you said you were thinking.
Well, I was thinking, but, I didn't want to blow up the phone line.
Don't think, John. That makes my dick itch.
You get my picture?
I just saw you sent me a picture. Yes, I see what you have. And I have the same thing in my I got the same thing in my glass right now. If you can see the screen, if you can see me on the video, I got my little bit in the glass right now.
Uh-huh. Well, I got 5 more bottles where that came from.
You can link. It's on. You go on the Facebook and it's on YouTube. You can see the video. But all right, 8:46 here on the East Coast, 5:46 Pacific. And we are here. Some Kind of Radio Show has returned for the first time in 6 months after I said I would retire and never come back to host this show again.
What John said. Bullshit.
Yeah, well, here's the funny thing. When I stepped down from the program, okay, when I decided I was going to step down from the program, let me reiterate this. My thought was, I was just going to step back and go into running the radio station when we had the station.
Right.
It's like, okay, because I can't do the show. I can't focus on that, run the business, do all this other stuff.
You were kind of stressed.
I was stressed and stretched out so thin I couldn't do much more. So I'm like, okay, great. I'll just turn the show over, and I'm going to step away from the show and turn it over. Well, then a couple weeks before I was supposed to step back, I made the decision based on, where we were financially, and I said, I think it's time to shut this baby down because I was losing anywhere from $800 to $1,000 a month, and out of my own pocket. And I'm like, it makes it a little hard to live, especially when you're trying to buy a house.
Right.
So I made the decision again: do I buy a house? Do I keep my radio station? Guess what? I said, well, I'm gonna better my family, and I'm gonna buy a house
and put it all in your house.
And I just moved it all here.
And
so
you don't have to go far.
I don't have to go far, and I've already had people again asking me, well, you're gonna bring back SKO as a radio station. We're right now we changed our moniker to the SKO Media Group, who we're producing through. But are you going to return? You're going to bring back the SKO Radio Network? Short answer, no. We will not be bringing back the SKO Radio Network, and I'm not going to do it because twofold. I don't have the time to put into it, and if I'm going to run a radio station, I always like the idea of having live programs. No offense to what you're doing with all the podcasting. You got a great little formula there. Me, I don't think I'd have time with my work schedule to sit there and program podcasting throughout the week. I just don't have the time to do it.
It's very time consuming.
Yeah, I know it is. I can imagine, and I just don't really have the time to do that. So
and relying on the other people.
Yeah, and
no offense to them.
Yeah.
But some of them don't send the shows.
Yes.
And then they'll claim they do, and it's like.
Oh, I know. I had a few I had when I had SKO, and I eventually just dropped all the podcasts because I wasn't getting any programs. I'm like, guys, and I kept rerunning. Old ones. I had plenty to send. I had plenty of the shows I podcasted, but at the same time, so many people said, "Hey, we heard that one last week." Well, I only got like 20 to choose from here, and I'm running them 5 days a week, just to fill some airtime, and at the same time, and then we had so many different hands in the system trying to put it all together and keep it going, and something didn't get done. If either I didn't do it, or he didn't do it, or this person didn't do it, it's just so much on our plates.
Too much back and forth.
Too much back and forth, and
she said, he said.
Well, and we ran into a lot of that, and it's. I'd just rather just do a show and
one night a week.
And in my basement, have the guys over. And
show with the guys.
And my sweetie.
And you.
The lady.
And my lady here. And my sweetie here, who is graciously sitting in. And I said I'd rather just do one show, 3 hours a week. And that's it. Done. Yeah. 3 hours. That's all I want to do. 3 hours a week.
You can do what you have been doing. Is if you get bored, you can always come on and check in like you have a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and
that's always fun watching.
Yeah, and just, but this is fun. Just getting back in the swing of this, getting the feel back. My going into tonight, I'll be honest, guys, I was actually pretty damn nervous. I was actually nervous tonight because I was like,
nervous.
I was sitting here nervous because I was like, I wanted this thing to go off while it hitched. Of course, we already had our hiccup for the night. That happens.
One down.
Are you gonna be that nervous when we get married?
Oh.
We probably won't be able to pull a pin out of my ass with a tractor. That's how nervous I'll be. I'm just saying.
We won't be able to stick the head of a bowling pin up.
So like
where this
1,000 times.
I just hope
nervous?
I make him cry.
She wants to make me cry. She's like, just don't fart at the altar. That's all I ask. Just don't fart.
And don't
You would do
Mr. Rogers.
Nah, I could picture you doing something like that on accident, though.
What? Don't impersonate Mr. Rogers.
If you do that, I'm not marrying you. I'll walk right back upstairs.
Honey, I like you just the way you are.
I think he's actually infatuated with Mr. Rogers.
We went to we watched that Tom Hanks movie, and I was sitting.
He has a shut up sense.
I've been going on about. I just been like. you make every day a special day. And I was doing it in the car all the way up. We went all the way up to South Park Mall. We went all the way up there to watch it. Because it was the only place at the right time we needed to get, because we were going to get dinner and everything. It was the only place it was showing it in enough time for us to actually go have dinner and everything. We went to South Park Mall. And we're driving all the way back. We're coming down the turnpike, coming home. And I was like, I like you just the way you are.
I told him, I said, every quote he does, he owes me a scary movie because he doesn't like scary movies. So now he's got like 30 of them that he's going to be watching. You laugh now.
You make every day a special day.
31.
See, I told Earl when he gets up to the altar, and instead of saying I do, he should say, oh, I suppose.
He knows Lori will kill him.
Yeah, I
Not
guess.
even funny.
Yeah, I guess.
I did the second time I got married. She was happy. She was fine with it. She's like, if it's in the affirmative, that's all I care. She's like, we could live together. Without
Well,
getting-"
I wonder if like Hilljack. I reckon. I reckon.
No, because you know what my ex-wife did
It's
at the altar?
possible.
She's like, we could live together the rest of our lives without being married. The only reason that we're going to get married, or we could stay engaged the rest of our life and never just officially get married. The only reason we need to get married is so I can get on your insurance.
Yeah, and taxes.
And all that, yeah. So she didn't work. She didn't have to work. So, but that's exactly what she said. She's like, she told the mayor of Newton Falls who was our officent of our weddings. We got married in a gazebo downtown.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, the reason I'm marrying him is to get on his insurance. If we just live together the next 50 years engaged, I'd be happy with that.
Right.
That's why when I got up there, I was like, oh, I suppose.
I reckon.
Well,
I reckon.
Both lawyers say that.
Yeah, no, I won't do anything
If
like
I
that.
have to.
If I
That'll be
ca-
mine, if I have to.
If I have to, I guess I can. I don't know. He'll do you too. No, Frida and Hilljack. But oh my God, this is just this reminds me of this is just a lot of fun doing this again, and just getting everybody in here and just kind of sitting around, BS. And this is what this show really is, a giant shit show and shit session. We just have fun with it. And
Hey, I have a question.
I have an answer.
So the next time we decide to have like 20 people in a studio, does that mean we could fit like...
We could actually set up, we could actually set up chairs and have a studio audience. There's enough room behind us.
That's not a bad idea.
We could start setting up, live from my basement. Come on down. We could charge admission. Come in through the door.
That's not a bad idea.
And we set up like maybe...
Start in the back at like the bleachers. For
exactly.
The
And just set up like some chairs,
the PBA that get the bleachers.
Yeah, get some
chairs.
chairs.
One.
Yeah.
One little thing of bleachers.
Just a little 3-row set.
Yeah,
and, people can just sit there and watch the show. And
live studio audience.
in front of a live studio audience. See, we got room here. I mean, there's probably another 20 feet beyond, or 30 feet beyond me here.
I'm kind of jealous how long this is.
This is
like as a little kid in my mom's basement, I would just go back and forth, skateboard, rollerblade, I would be down here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs are.
Dogs are.
Dogs are.
Dogs come down here and piss and shit, and then I have to come down here and you have to clean up all the poop, then you got to mop real good, then you got to odoban everything, and
you
it's
guys only would have smelled before you guys got here.
At least you don't have carpet down here.
No,
that is a plus.
No, well, eventually we're gonna finish the basement off here eventually. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep a little area that they are not going to come into the finished part. We're gonna keep the little area over there unfinished, so they can stay over there. And then I'm gonna finish this whole area off, and it'll be nice and bright, and nice drywall here and all that.
If you need help, let me know. I've done that before.
Yeah, we're gonna be. I'm probably another couple years off, before I even think about doing that because. I just want to get it done at some point, but whatever.
Hey, you made it this far.
Got it this far, I figured. First we looked. I was like, oh, this would make a good little studio right here,
Was that the first thing you thought of?
Yes, actually, it was. It's kind of funny. Well, here's the funny thing. Over there is a plumbing. There's actually room for a toilet right over there. So, there's the plumbing's already the hole. All I gotta do is take the cover off, slap a toilet there, and.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, Father John.
Put a shitter right there. Just put a little drape around.
Yeah, there we go.
Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll just put a shitter there and we're good to go.
Eventually, it's going to be Alex's apartment.
Yeah,
someday.
eventually, someday.
Another thing we've done this summer is we're wedding officiants.
Yep, I am now a minister. I
Cool.
can bless you.
Can you marry myself? Me?
Well, you'd be the only guy I know to have a sex change and marry yourself.
I never said I need. No. I don't.
Remember, guy has sex change, marry self.
No. Is that a thing? Should we look that up?
It will be.
Yeah, but it probably could be.
It could be.
Anything. This is 2020. That's right. Anything
can happen.
Anything is possible, and that is the absolute, honest to God's truth.
Mm-hmm.
Anything is possible here in the year 2020. That's for.
That should be the motto. Anything's possible.
Anything can happen. And that's kind of how this show is. Anything can happen on this show.
Or will happen.
Anything. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's happened on this show. Let's not go into all of everything.
That downstairs, you gonna get any interruptions now?
As far as dogs, no, I'm not letting them down here. Why?
Humans,
Well,
Can
the
you
dogs.
hear 'em?
The dogs are not coming down here while there's a program. I will say that. I will state that publicly. I won't, unless Alex lets them out, then I may have to go shoot him. But
Like when I walked in and they started just booking for the door.
Alex likes to walk into the, try to walk into the bedroom, when Lori's naked, and he's done that a couple times.
Not once, but twice.
Not once, but twice.
Whoops.
Just walks in the door.
Boobies, ew.
Knockity.
My biggest thing I ask him is it's like, Alex, so let me ask you a question, son. Yeah, Dad. So you like boobs? Stop it!
Ew.
I'm like, dude, you're 16. You should love titties right now.
You should be looking.
You should be like drooling at titties every chance. I remember when I was 16. I was like, oh, hey.
So we're like, okay, so do you like dicks then if you don't like boobs?
I've asked him, and he's like, stop it. I don't like those either. I don't like no dicks. I don't like no titties.
Oh, Alex.
Oh boy.
Wait until he's.
I know, and he'll be here in the 9:30 hour, but the 9 o'clock hour we are going to do the brew review. The brew review is coming back. We have a brew to try. It's a peach beer.
Oh.
Yes, since we brought out the peach crown, I have a peach beer, and we'll be reviewing. It's an Ohio brewery, so
oh, really?
Yeah, we're gonna try that, and we'll review that at 9 o'clock after the 9 o'clock break here, which is, matter of fact, coming up right now. So we're gonna go ahead and take our second break, and we'll be right back here on Some Kind of Radio Show.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister.
Oh, I missed you so much.
They waited up all night for you,
It's a long way from West Africa. Oh, coffee.
He's here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
See? I smelled it. He's back.
Ryan, you have to leave.
What? What are you guys talking about? We know what's going on here. We know you're trying to each other.
What? No. Oh, please. Brothers and sisters don't look at each other like that.
He sent you to West Africa for a reason, Ryan, to separate you and your sister.
You're crazy! Oh, yeah? What's this?
He's my present this year.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. We're
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm your son, and I'm in love with your daughter.
Oh! Ryan, what is in that box?
What's in the box, Ryan?
It's mine.
Give it. Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Emily, I love that we have so much in common because we
grew up together. And I just want to wake up every morning to the smell of you and Folger's Colombian dark roast. Emily, will you make me the happiest brother?
Dad! Get off of him! I love him! No! No! Stop it! Stop it! No! No! I just want my brother!
It's Folgers in your cup.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
Okay, sir, you're a Lebowski, I'm a Lebowski. That's terrific. But I am very busy, as I imagine you are. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, sir, it's this rug I have. It really tied the room together.
You told Brandt on the phone, he told me. Where do I fit in?
Well, they were looking for you, these two guys.
I'll say it again. You told Brandt on the phone, he told me. I know what happened, yes, yes.
Oh, so you know that they were trying to piss on your rug?
Did I urinate on your rug?
You mean, did you personally come and pee on my rug?
Hello? Do you speak English, sir? Parla usted inglés? I'll ask you again. Did I urinate on your rug?
No, like I said, woo peed on my rug.
I just want to understand this, sir. Every time a rug is micturated upon in this fair city, I have to compensate the person?
Come on, man. I'm not trying to scam anybody here. I'm just,
You're just looking for a handout like every other... Are you employed, Mr. Lebowski?
Well, wait, let me explain something to you. I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, that or his dudeness or duder or, El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
Are you employed, sir?
Employed?
You don't go out looking for a job dressed like that, do you? On a weekday?
What day is this?
Well, I do work, sir. So if you don't mind...
No, I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand, This aggression will not stand, man. I mean, your wife owes
My wife is not the issue here. I hope that someday my wife will learn to live on her allowance, which is ample. But if she does not, that is her problem, not mine. Just as the rug is your problem. Just as every bum's lot in life is his own responsibility, regardless of who he chooses to blame. I didn't blame anyone for the loss of my legs. Some Chinaman took them from me in Korea, but I went out and achieved anyway. I cannot solve your problem, sir. Only you can.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, fuck it. Yes, that's your answer. That's your answer to everything. Tattoo it on your forehead. Your revolution is over, Mr. Lebowski. Condolences. The bum's lost. My advice to you is to do what your parents did. Get a job, sir. The bums will always lose. Do you hear me, Lebowski?
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Well, I'm back. We're back. We're all here. Tony's coming back in. He had to go make friends one at a time.
I don't have any friends. I need more.
You need friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
I do.
Ben and
hold on, let me. Yeah, Ben and his friend.
Ben and no friends.
Ben and his friend. Remember we were like,
Yeah.
there's a Secret Asian Ben. No, Ben and Friends was a show you did on the SKO Radio
I
Network.
did that.
All right.
Yeah.
It is the return of the SKO Brew Review. And I still call it that because we are the SKO Media Group, so we can still call it SKO Brew Review. Tonight it's a gluten-free.
Good try.
I need to learn to read here,
Try
guys.
again.
And I even got my glasses on. I can't blame it on my glasses on. I can't
So
see a
there's
thing.
now a fee for gluten.
I don't you. Gluten-free peach tea beer. This is from Wild Ohio Brewing. Okay. Beer made without barley or malt. Without. This is... John, what the hell are you doing again?
Damn
What
it,
are you,
John.
why? What are you hearing?
I don't know. I hear a bunch of moving shit. What are you doing?
What are
like
you doing over there?
you like trying to jerk it off, or you having a moment?
No, I was opening up my box of goodies.
I'm afraid to ask.
We have a dog.
Well, like I said, they're your wedding presents.
Hello.
Well, I have a dog.
Yeah, actually, I got one for you. Actually, I got two for you. I got one for Dylan. I got,
Well, Holly's here. She might actually behave.
Hi, Holly.
What's up, doggo?
Holly was on the original program. She would bark ever. She's here to see Tony. And you guys can see her on the video. Lori's trying to get her. She's my big girl. I've had her about 8 years. I've had her since she's been 6 weeks old. That's my girl. Hey, baby girl. Hey, this is my girl.
She's impossible.
She is something. She's a Boston Yorkie mix. Yeah, she's a Boston Yorkie, and she's a heavy girl. Don't throw out your back picking her up. She's heavy, by the way. Bye, Holly. She's a little bitch.
A little bitch. That's good.
All right. Anyway, gluten-free peach tea beer. All right. So let's give it a shot here. I got. Eric, take one, and you guys said you wanted to split one. So
yeah, we'll split
They're gonna share.
Yeah,
All right, we're gonna crack this bad boy open, and we're gonna give it a score. You guys know how to score these beers. We're gonna pour it. All right, let's see how this looks. Well, it looks very clear.
Yes.
There's no.
Does it say what the alcohol?
I will look here in just a moment. This
is
is a very clear-looking beer.
Can you see?
8%. Okay, it's gonna have some kick then.
Okay. Well,
I found it in the craft beer section at the Acme, the local Acme.
really freaking clear.
It looks like champagne.
Yeah, it almost kind of does.
It has a champagne look to it. All right, let's give it a shot here. All right, hold on a minute. All right, let's see. Well, peach tea beer. Here we go, guys. Smells like peach.
Tastes like wine.
It does. It
taste
does have like a
wine.
wine cooler taste to it.
That is good.
It's different.
It is.
I haven't quite figured it out yet. Hold on.
This would.
And I actually kind of like it.
This would be summer. Yeah.
This is a very summery.
Like cooking.
But 8%. What do you think of this, Eric? I mean, it's like peach. It's like champagne.
It was all carbon, so like.
Is that duck?
This is. I give up.
Who's in here now?
It's Tiny.
Oh, Tiny's down here.
Oh, hi, Tiny.
That's Lori's doggy.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Hey, Tiny man. He's the good one.
Keeps slipping through the doors.
He's actually the good one.
Come on now.
That's Tiny man. Hey, Tiny man. He's a little ham, I'll tell you. Yeah, this guy. This is Lori's puppy. Oh yeah, he loves to kiss. By the way.
The good thing about small dogs.
Well, remember I said no dogs will be on this show. Well, that just went down. That just went right out the window. Done. Done.
2 minutes.
All right, here we go. Let me take another sip of this, and we'll go ahead and go around the horn here. Eric's having sex with the dog. It's not good. Eric's getting molested by a dog.
Did you get molested, John, with him?
The dog tried to molest me, but I had to throw it off.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
Yeah, the one that could sneak in the living room. The other three didn't figure it out.
Right.
It's not your breed.
This is very different.
Well, I don't think any female's my breed, so.
I like it.
I like it too. I mean, that's the funny thing. It's almost kind of like compared to a cider. You know, I mean, I compare it to a cider because I love ciders. And
like I said, summer cooking.
200 calories per can, so it's not no low-cal beer.
Wow.
200 calories per can.
I mean, all I taste is the peach.
That's all I taste too. And I'm just reading the whole thing here.
That's the danger.
This is produced and packaged by Fig Leaf Brewing, Middleton, Ohio.
Oh my.
And
where is that at?
Middleton or Middletown?
It's
Middleton.
Middleton. Middletown, but yeah, Middletown, but I think it's pronounced Middleton.
It is.
Okay.
So what would you rate?
Well, you guys go ahead and go first, and I'll go last. I'll rate it last.
Okay, so 1 out of what, 10?
1 out of 10.
I would give this a solid 7.6.
7.6. That's high. That's a high score.
Well, because you got to think about like summer cooking, but I could.
I don't know.
No more than 2 because
I don't know how you almost call this a beer because they say it's
Free beer, he liked it.
It's peach tea beer. That's what they're calling it.
It's almost like the tea. Yeah, the twisted tea.
Almost
kinda like that.
but this is carbonated and like that.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have.
All right, so you're going 7.6.
Yeah, I'm feeling 7.6.
7.6. All right, let's go to Tony here. Let's give Tony the microphone and let's go to Tony.
I don't know if I'd quite go that high.
I don't think I would either.
I would probably have to go maybe a 6.1.
6.1. That's a fair score. I think it's a very fair score.
It's because when I drink a beer, I like a beer flavored beer.
Yeah. Now, if I'm going to drink it, if this was like promoted as a cider,
yeah,
I'd probably be like, oh, that's probably good. But
it's promoted as a beer.
It's promoted as a beer.
I mean, because when I drink a beer, when I go to a bar, I want a Heineken, I want an Amstel Light, I want something to remind me I'm drinking a beer.
Right. All right, let's go over to Eric Nanaroni.
I would give it 6.5. But
6.5.
At the same time, you can't taste the alcohol too.
Yeah, you get it's 8%. So I mean. All right. Well, let's see where I'm at. I'm going to take one more swig here, and I'll give you my
I
score.
bet I could taste the alcohol.
Give it a shot.
Because I don't like alcohol.
Would you like a sip?
Let me see.
Lori's going to drink. Hold your nose. If Lori drinks, she gets horny.
Frisky.
Yeah, but you like that.
It's not bad.
Oh, wow. You said it's not bad?
Not bad.
Okay. Where would you score it? 1 out of 10.
Let's say a 5.
Yeah, that's a rookie score, but that's okay.
Hey.
It's but a solid score is a rookie number. But that's okay. Being around a 5 is not bad.
Okay, 5.1.
Oh, no, you can't take your score back. You already scored at a 5.
You don't get a second chance.
No, once you enter the score, that is the final answer.
Surprisingly, I gave it that high.
Okay.
I don't like beer.
She don't like it, but she likes this. Okay.
Not bad.
Okay. Here's me. You can taste the alcohol in it. That's a plus. You could definitely taste the peach. Here's what I look at. When I rate a beer, I look at how it's advertised. I look at what they say what it's supposed to be. This says peach tea beer. This does not taste like beer whatsoever. Okay? So you lose a little points there for saying beer. But peach tea, I don't know if I really get the tea in it though, but it does have a peach tea flavor a little bit, think about it. But
I would say it tastes more like tea than alcohol.
Yeah, you're right. But it's carbonated. I'm gonna go 6.3. I think it's a fair score. I think it's decent. I don't dislike it. It's not bad. This is something I could probably drink again.
Sure not Leffy?
Leffy was disgusting.
Or was that pine cone beer?
Oh my God, that was Big Timber.
Big Timber.
Yeah, that my good buddy Mike Malone sent me.
Yeah, or the Bananas Foster. Remember? Remember the Bananas Foster growler you picked up at?
That looked like bull semen.
Yeah.
Remember we got Dylan to drink it?
Yeah.
That's gross.
It looked like liquid snot.
That's what it looked like. This stuff was so jizzy looking.
Yeah.
That's what I can describe. It looked like liquid snot, jizz. It tasted like shit. I mean, I can say that much. But it was not good. It was not good. But this stuff is not bad. I would not sit here and say. I mean, I think 6.3 for me is a fair score. I think it's a fair score.
I mean, the best stuff we've ever reviewed was that Elvis Stout from
the Elvis Stout from
Arche.
Arche.
You did see that Canal Place has got one now too.
Yeah, they expanded. Yep.
Yeah. Now, are they still in the Valley or are they only?
No, I think they got both locations.
Because I pass Canal all the time.
I haven't been down in the Valley lately. I haven't been down there at all. Last time I was down there, I went by there I got a storage unit down there.
Yeah.
Down in the same place where we had the studio.
Yeah.
And I've been down there once since we left. And last time I was there I dropped off the remaining keys. And, they were really good. They sent me my deposit back pretty quickly. I mean, I'll tell you, I was very impressed with them, how And I'll say the moving out there was very, very simple. They took care of us when we left, and they always said if we wanted to come back, they welcome us with open arms. I'm like, well, I got nothing to come back for. So
No, and they were a bit slow on things that we needed fixed.
Maintenance-wise,
they were
a lot of stuff I just do myself.
Well,
but-
yeah,
'cause it just-
and I apologize because I was going to come and help pack and move, but that was like after
The move. No,
surgery.
Eric was there that night. That was the move from hell.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me tell you about
Yeah, I
the.
wanna-
Okay, we ended the last show. It was you and John and Mike,
Dylan.
Dylan, right?
You mean Aaron?
Aaron, yeah.
And I was gonna show
Aaron.
up, but
Yeah.
that was
So the four of you did the last show, the last program on the station, and then they played it out. And then we shut it all down. I got there a little after that, and next thing we start breaking stuff down, and we figured, okay, because we had like a good amount of the stuff ready to go out the door. I mean, it was already done.
Mom and Dad helped us.
Yeah,
put the
and
boxes.
yeah, we packed for about a week or two before we left. Well, the night we moved out, so we pulled the U-Haul truck in. 'Cause this is like let me explain this too. We were in the middle of moving into this house. Yep. We were in the middle of closing down the radio station. I was moving furniture out of my old apartment into some stuff over to my aunt's apartment. It was next door. So we're moving three different places, and plus we're moving Lori's house.
Yeah.
All in the same time, in the same week. All this stuff was happening the exact same week. I was like, God, could this have all fallen a little bit better? But no, I mean, it was all. So I was like, well, we do it this way. We can get the U-Haul truck for. We had the truck for 3 days, so we made use of the truck for 3 days. Well, anyway, we loaded up till we went off the air at about 8 o'clock that night.
Yeah, because something technical issues. So you got.
We had some issues going on with the equipment towards the end. I mean, we had a bad lightning strike down there. Fried the computer, fried our sound cards. All that stuff now has been fixed, obviously, before we brought it back up working here now. But nothing was working right. And we oh, God, it's like 8 o'clock. Let's just wrap it up at 8 o'clock and be done. Because I wanted to get, I had the truck.
Everything out of
I wanted to get everything out of there and hopefully be done by midnight. That was the goal.
And how did that work out
And
for you?
we would have,
Yeah.
but the one snag we ran into.
Oh God, let me get into that here.
I'll let you talk about it.
So we're moving stuff out. And then my one buddy who came to help, he had to leave, so so Dylan had to run him back to my house to get his car. You and I just kept loading. Eric and I are loading stuff up, and we're like, God, this is a lot of crap, And you don't really realize how much stuff you have somewhere until you have to move out.
And then you're like,
we
where did
had
this come
so
from?
much shit in that place. Getting the desk out, the chairs out, the computers. I mean, trying to, buy, to get everything undone. Like I had to cut wires. This is all new wiring and microphones. These are all new mic stands, new wiring, new microphones.
they
All
really?
this is all new, except for the board and that little box. The computer is the only things that really remain. These are all new wires, new mics, all that's. But this is all brand new. So we're like, all right, we're done. It's like 12 o'clock at night, 12:30, right? When we got done.
It was like 11:30.
11:30. Yeah, it was before midnight. Like, oh great, we're done by midnight. Sweet. Go to
We had a couple more things
Yeah.
to load on the truck, but you're like, I gotta move because whoever parked it didn't park it well.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh.
But anyway, so I go out and
Oh,
start.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Dylan.
No, it was me. Well, no, it was Dylan. You're right. I had it in one spot. Dylan moved it. You're right.
Dick.
Yeah, dick. So anyway, so I'm gonna go start the truck. Go to start the truck. One start. Shit. Does anyone got jumper cables? Nope.
That's when you called me.
That's
and
why I
asked
called
me.
you. Could you bring jumper cables?
Was I sick or something?
No, you took a muscle relaxer, and
yeah.
So she's like out of it.
She's gone.
Yeah, she's like I can't. I got muscle. Dylan calls Marie. Yeah, she couldn't come out. So Dylan goes. I said, all right, Dylan, go buy a set of jumper cables at Walmart. So he goes, all right. So he goes and do that. So Eric and I just sitting there twiddling our thumbs. We're loaded up. And well, we went upstairs and started cleaning. Me and him. So why Dylan went to do that? Eric and I went up and ran the vacuum and just kind of did a last walkthrough and all that. Holly going nuts. She's going to break the damn door down and come down here. And, of course, I'm sure Alex is really watching real closely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let me get into the rest of this. Oh, God. So we get back. You know, we pop the hood on the truck, put the jumper cables on, got to hook to Dylan's car. Letting it charge for nothing. Nothing. I'm like, shit, what the freaking hell? So we called. So next thing you know, we called the roadside assistance that U-Haul offers. Oh, it could be 12 hours. They told me. I was like, I can't let this truck sit here for 12 hours. This place opens for business tomorrow, and there's gonna be people pulling in here. You know, I can't block this building off. Like, great, whatever. So I was like, screw it. I'm calling a tow truck. So I call a tow truck, and they're like, could be 3 hours. Fuck. It's like, yeah.
Oh, there goes your night.
Yeah, that's exactly as I could.
Until.
Yeah. Well, let me get to that. So I was sitting there like, well, we're just kind of sitting there twiddling our thumbs. We're all sitting there, me and Eric and Dylan. And it's like, I don't know, maybe just a little bit later, it's like, what the fuck? So I'm gonna give the truck one more try. And this is after we unhooked the cables and everything.
That was at
Fired right over. Not turned right over, no problem.
1:45.
1:45 in the morning, truck turns over.
What?
So I call off the tow truck, and they reimburse me. They reverse the charges because they had to prepay for it to come out.
Well, how long did you have it sitting on, like, when you hooked it up?
A half an hour to an hour.
When you had it hooked from whoever's car?
Yeah, it would not. It wasn't. It wouldn't kick the. It wouldn't turn over.
But once you took it off.
We took it off and let it sit for a little while, and then all of a sudden it just turns over.
That's weird. There's an earthquake.
There's an earthquake upstairs. It's Holly.
Hurricane Holly.
Hurricane Holly's coming through.
Jesus.
Jesus. She's like mad. Well, that's something you got to. Oh, yeah. Bye, Holly. So we get the truck back here, and I was like, okay, so let's just get the truck back to the house. I'm not offloading anything. Let's just get it back. We get this thing back here about 2 o'clock. And we all called it a night at that point. But my God. And then.
What a night.
Yeah. Then Lori decided she was going to move these tables by herself.
Oh.
Well, Dad was helping me.
Yeah. You can tell that story real quick.
You were upstairs sleeping because you didn't feel good.
Yeah.
So my dad came over and helped us clean out the garage and put the stuff down in the basement. Well, we got one table down. And then I flipped this table over while Dad was down here. Put the table where it goes. That way, when he came back to the steps, it would be all turned over. We could slide it down. Well, it decided to take me for a ride down the steps before Dad got there.
Broke a rib.
Broken a rib.
Broke a rib.
And bruised all the way down my left side.
Oh, yeah. I was
Fun
like,
times.
Yeah, that was great. So, yeah, the moving was just a pain in the ass. So then this shit literally sat here for like 2.5 months. I'm like, didn't even touch it. And this whole area was just a junk collector right here. And I was like, well, if I'm going to bring this show back, I'm going to start getting this set up. And then the setup with this actually went pretty quick. I think I did it in about a week.
Yeah.
You know, getting all this equipment
And it
running.
looks exactly like the studio.
Mm-hmm. But it all turned out pretty good, I think. You know, just the setup. You know, I drilled. You can see there's new holes that wasn't there before. That way, I can actually change out cables if I have to real easily. You know, this is here as opposed to out there. You know, you see it's all ran underneath. So
I'm proud of you.
It's all run. It's all
You
run
did
and
it.
done neatly. You know,
You
so.
did it.
Yeah, we did it. They did it. They got it good. I don't know. I have no idea. I figured this would be a great place to. I don't know.
Put your fingers through.
Yeah.
See.
It's just you can practice fisting.
Yeah. Only so far, but yeah, sure.
I've dated a couple girls like this.
Ew. That's too wide.
Oh, Tony.
That's gross.
I dated a chick once years ago. I could fit my whole hand in there. Don't ask.
I don't.
Like the girl with the bowling pin.
Oh, the girl with the bowling pin. That was the same girl. The girl could stick a bowling pin all the way up to the freaking crown on the pin. It wasn't pretty.
That's disgusting.
It was bad. There was nothing I could do for her. Like I said, no way I could get you off because if that bowling pin fits, no problem. Sorry, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it ain't gonna work too well. But
Yeah, where are you, honey? I can't see. I'm lost.
I can't see a thing.
Got to tie a board to your ass to make sure you don't fall in.
Yeah, pretty much. That's true. That's true.
That's gross.
Amen. Amen to that. But I'll tell you, the move was kind of rough, but shutting down the radio station was bittersweet because I'm like, well, the station's shut down. It's sad, but at the same time, I was happy to get this house.
New
and
adventures.
New adventures, and I was like, well, the show can always come back. And I was like, well, if I'm going to bring it back, because we're going to bring it back as a YouTube podcast, and we're going to syndicate it.
Well, and that's all that's going on nowadays is video podcasting. Like,
Yeah.
And
people are more likely to tune into a video podcast
than a weekly
internet, radio show. I mean, unless you got really big numbers, and we had our following, which we still do. A lot of our loyal followers are watching us now.
Right. And that's the thing. Coming back to the roots is not a bad thing.
No, we come back to where it began, and we definitely a lot better. And John, I'm sure you can attest, it's a hell of a lot better than when we began.
Oh my God, this sounds 300 times better than what it did when we were doing it before. Oh my God.
Yeah, and it's what's fun is, we're doing it our way, we're doing it with our own rules, and Eric's just giggling like crazy. He's got a puppy.
Oh my God.
He's just call him Eric Giggles over here. This is Banana Man, by the way, He's like waving. You give him a little alcohol, he's happy as a pig in shit. I mean, that's all I can say.
With the dog.
Eric Nanderone, the owner of the
with the dog.
Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network.
Tiny's loving it.
Yeah, Tiny's like happy. He goes, Eric's giving a little reach around. I don't know what's up with that, but
I kind of
Tiny may be giving the reach around.
no. Eric's giving Tiny a reach around. Trust me, I'm seeing it happen.
Oh, okay.
And you know what's nice, Ben? Yeah. You're not the target of the shit right now.
I know.
Eric is. Ben's kind of like, I'm enjoying this.
I'm
Yes, I'm not the shit taker
Yes.
anymore.
Chilling over here, enjoying my time.
And you're not getting all the shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't miss that.
Do you remember, and I'll talk about this.
Do I remember?
Do you remember the Chinese food delivery guy?
Oh, God.
Oh my God, yes.
We'll talk about that when we come back.
Oh, yeah, we're going to take a quick break.
That was pretty good, actually. Yeah.
Victoria, I know you're calling in. We're going to take a quick break. Have you call back after the break, okay? If you could do that for us. We're going to take a break. It's like, wow. I got to switch screens. Oh, because I got to get to the right screen. Because I got so much I'm controlling right now. I'm not used to controlling this much stuff. But
on one computer?
I'm controlling 5 different programs at once.
Jesus.
At the same time. But we're going to go ahead.
Well, you multitask, are you?
I know. How about that? All right, we're going to take a break. This is Some Kind of Radio Show here on YouTube and the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network. We'll be right back.
Hey, Sweetie Poo. It looks like I'll be running a little late tonight.
Okay.
So anyway, I'll be a little late, okay? Oh, it's okay. I'll miss you too. I can't wait to snuggle. Honey, I got out on time after all. Yeah, meeting got postponed. Turns out we really didn't even need to.
Oh my God.
Buster! Put it there!
the internet radio show about nothing returns. That's right, Some Kind of Radio Show returns to the internet airwaves on the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network Tuesday, January 14th, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern. On our show, we talk about movies, television shows, celebrities. You never know what we're going to talk about on our show. Anything can happen. So tune in every Tuesday night, 8 to 11, on the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
She probably kidnapped herself.
Huh?
Oh,
What do you mean, dude?
rug peers did not do this. Look at it. A young trophy wife marries this guy for his money. She figures he isn't giving her enough. You know, she owes money all over town.
Fucking.
It's all goddamn fake, man. It's like Lenin said. You look for the person who will benefit, and you know.
I am the walrus?
You know, you'll. Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
I am the walrus.
That
fucking bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I am the walrus.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. V.I. Lenin. Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov.
What the fuck is he?
Fucking exactly what happened. That makes me fucking sick.
Well, what do you care, Walter?
Those rich fucks. This whole fucking thing. I did not watch my buddies die face down in the muck so that this fucking strumpet, this
Walter,
fucking
I
whore,
don't see any
could waltz
connection with
around
Vietnam, man.
Well, there isn't a literal connection.
No, Walter, face it, there isn't any connection. Your role.
Have it your way, but my
Your
point is
role.
that my point is.
Are you ready to be fucked, man? I see you roll your way into the semis. Dios mío, man. Liam and me, we're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Let me tell you something, pendejo. You pull any of your crazy shit with us, you flash a piece out on the lanes, I'll take it away from you and stick it up your ass and pull the fucking trigger till it goes click.
Jesus.
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back and we're live. We are here and worldwide and all that good jazz. Earl McCune along with the Crazy Crew.
Back as we should be.
The Crazy Crew.
And a dog.
And a dog. Earl McCune along with Tony the Comedy Killer. I've been waiting to say that for 6 months, Tony. Secret Agent Ben is in the house. I haven't said that in over a year. Eric Nanneroni's Banana Man's here. And my sweetheart, Lori Hissner, is with me. And on the phone, Father John, who does confessions from the bathroom, everybody. He does confessions in
wherever else they want to do them from.
Yeah. He will take your confessions, and John, I do have a confession.
Okay.
Okay, if you can bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Well, I gotta bless you now, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Bless your sins.
I kind of sinned because it took me so long to finish my little glass of alcohol. It took me. It took me.
That's a serious sin.
That is a serious issue, and I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. It took me so long to finish it.
Yeah. That'll be 10 Our Father, 10 Hail Marys, and kiss your future wife.
Okay, come here, baby.
What?
We're supposed to have sex live on the air.
Don't tempt me, John.
I don't think anyone wants us. We'll get barred from YouTube and Facebook and everything else in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Plus everyone will be like, oh my God!
Ew, put that away!
Put that little teeny wanger away! God damn, that thing's horrible. That thing's so... If it ain't the teeny wanger. Okay. 9:36
said it.
What's that?
You said it.
I'm just having fun, guys. I'm just having fun.
Teeny wanger.
Coming up here, he's walking in the studio right now. Hilljack Bob. Hilljack Bob's walking in. In fact, we just went to Hilljack Bob's video there. Oh, he's sitting down. Oh God, God, dude.
I can smell it.
Jesus, what did you smell, man? What the Hilljack? How the hell are you?
Hilljack.
Well, hello out there, everybody. This is Hilljack Bob.
Hi, buddy. I missed
Ben,
you.
Ben, how are you, my
I'm
buddy,
fine.
my old pal?
How's
You
it
know,
go-
we've had some adventures over the years.
We have.
You know, and they still call you Tadpole.
No, they don't, but you just did, so now they do.
Well, you're a tadpole, I reckon. You know.
I guess so.
Ben plays us into a tadpole. You know, he was in the truck. We were riding around in the truck downtown Kent, and
Good
we
times.
went. We went to the bar. Remember, we both carded, and I'm like, I'm 65 years old, and I'm getting carded at the bar. I'm like,
Do you
what the
remember
hell?
what we did after that?
Nope.
We went to go get a McGangbang, remember that?
Oh, that's right. We went and got McGangbang, you know, from the McDonald's. We got those burgers and chickens, and we mixed them together, and then you make a sandwich. And then Earl ate it in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, he did. He's a fat ass.
I believe it.
I'm not that fucking fat now. Jesus, what the fuck?
Sorry.
I'm actually losing weight.
I forgot you were still here. My bad.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sitting next to the man.
Yeah, I know.
Is it the cloud?
I was paying attention
Is
to
it his?
him.
I know you're infatuated
It's
with
something
him.
about the beard that.
Well, I trimmed it. Can't you tell I trimmed it a little bit?
How much did you trim
I
off?
took about 1.5 inches out.
Well, it's still like below your belly button.
Well, I don't know if you remember, towards the end of the station, I actually shaved it all off, and I just had the long hair.
I don't remember.
But now it's come back. I don't look right without the beard.
Did you donate it?
Well, I tried to, but they gave it back.
Too smelly?
It smelled like
Dumpster?
It smelled like stuff. It's not good. Not good. Well, I normally come back with a top 10, but I don't have one this week. Okay, I just wanted to kind of come in.
The first show back, and you didn't make one.
No top 10 this week. I just
Why
wanted to
not?
kind of come back, get my groove, and just kind of talk to everybody
kinda
and tell everybody what I'm going to be doing starting next week. Next week, I'll be doing a segment every week called Hill Jack Bob's Top 10, like I used to do on the old show. And I'm going to have a new top 10 every week, and we're going to do top 10 things about whatever. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I might even make fun of, top 10 Asians I know, and Ben's on the one. And he's not even Asian. But anyway, I heard you guys were talking about the time the Asian, the Chinese delivery guy came in.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes, the Chinese food delivery guy. He walked in.
That was hilarious.
And we're at the studio, and
That
we're at the
was
old
so
studio at SKO, and we walk in. And this guy goes, "Oh, you guys got radio station! Oh, yeah, radio station!" And true story.
He got so excited.
He was like fucking
turned
pumped.
over, and his face was like,
And he goes,
from like
"Oh,
decent to
you're
like-
one of my family."
I've heard this many times.
More than once.
More than once.
It
It's
was
true.
kind of funny. Because
It was a
just
funny
like,
story.
The look on his face.
And we
because-
were like, I'm sitting there like, "Hey, dude, come on over and have a seat." You know, "Oh no, I can't. I
gotta go.
I gotta go. But where do I listen? Where do I listen? I'm on the radio right now. Yes, you're on the radio. Yeah." Oh, he was all freaking hype. You know, this dude was about 10 ways hyper. I mean, the guy had to be in his mid-50s, and he was so freaking excited. And then, Ben's sitting there waving at him like,
I'm like, hey.
Uncle Wang, how you doing, buddy?
That was good. That was good. He just was. Well, and
it was funny.
I turned over and he just.
And we got you your orange chicken, did we not?
I think we did. I think we
Did
did.
you had the orange chicken, Ben?
I did.
Was it orange?
I'm trying to. Where do it?
Was it really chicken?
No.
I don't.
Is it?
Was it cat?
It could have been poodle.
Or dog, yep.
Could have been poodle.
It could have been poodle.
They like poodle. I heard it. They say it's like they like the poodle.
Do you like poodle?
No, I like squirrel. Squirrel's good. Squirrel and roadkill stew.
Roadkill?
Roadkill. Yeah. Oh,
Agree
roadkill.
with you there.
Roadkill stew.
Rabbit stew.
Rabbit stew is good. I like the ears.
Frog legs.
Oh no, those things are gross. You get the warts on them. Waking with a wart on your coat, it's not good. It's not good at all.
Hey, Hilljack, have you ever had raccoon balls?
Nope, but I heard you did.
Oh, I have. They are very good, actually.
Well, you would say so. I mean, you would know. You're the true West Virginian. You know. I mean,
Now, Hilljack, you know what the cheapest meat is, don't you?
What's that?
Deer testicles. You can always find them under $1.
Oh, you funny guy. You funny guy. You find it right underneath the buck.
I reckon.
I reckon my bow's itch. And I'm still happy to be here, everybody. But I will be back next week. I'm going to be doing a top 10. And I'll be back every show going forward. And I don't have a contract. No, we didn't sign you a damn contract because we're just having fun doing this. There's no radio station anymore. No contract. So I mean, I can just kind of come and go, right? Well, you're not allowed upstairs. Oh, that's where the...
and if he does?
You'll get attacked.
I'll get attacked.
Yes.
By
vicious dogs.
I hear the dogs upstairs.
You hear
They're
them?
vicious.
They're waiting.
Well, Holly, I've seen Holly.
They
That
smell
little,
you.
she's mean. She bit my balls one time. She bit me right in the left testicle. It wasn't good. It kind of hurt just a little bit.
Yeah, she's ready for you.
No, I'm good. I'm good. No testicle.
You want to do the right one this time.
Nope. I reckon that now. I think that's why everything's Holly bit me in my balls. That's why they've been itching ever since. I don't know. I haven't washed them yet. I don't know.
Oh, Hilljack.
Oh, yeah.
That's gross.
That's what Frida says to me. Oh, Hilljack. Oh, hey, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, get it in there. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
All right, Hilljack. That's enough.
Go.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll see you, Hilljack. You gotta
Bye,
go, buddy.
Hilljack.
Bye, Hilljack.
See you next week.
Okay, he's leaving
God.
he's leaving the studio now, and we're gonna go back to live video.
Man.
Thank God he's gone. Gotta tell you what, he went out the side door. Thank God we have a direct exit out of my basement to the garage,
to the garage and not through the house.
not through the house because
Yeah.
I can't let him in the house.
No.
The smell. I mean, I think he actually. No, I don't think he improved the smell down here. It's about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks the same. He looks the same. He sounds the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Hilljack's Hilljack, but he's gonna be back with a top 10 starting next week.
I reckon.
I guess. I reckon.
I guess we'll
we
find
we
out.
didn't let him sit down either, which was
He
good.
kind of slacked though. He should have just came.
Well, he was undecided until today if he was actually going to come back and do this, and he was like, "Well, I should just do it." He's kind of last minute.
I mean, aren't we all?
Yeah, we all kind of are in a lot of ways. So I said, hey, just let me know what you want to do. I mean, I got room for you to do a spot, if you want to do the top 10, so we'd love to have you back doing it. And he's like, yeah, okay. In his own way, I reckon, I'll do it.
Did
okay.
you, how did you get a hold of him? Did you page him?
Pigeon, I think carrier pigeon.
Ah, okay.
No, it's funny with how I got a hold of him. I got a hold of him through Dylan. Because he still talks to Dylan all the time.
I was gonna ask Hilljack if
I don't talk to-
Dylan was still his agent.
It might be. I think that's how, because Dylan got a hold of him pretty quickly. So Dylan might be his agent still.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So I don't know. Dylan might be his agent. But and if those of you who are missing Dylan will not be a part of the show.
No, he's
Dylan is.
He found a.
He's got a. Yeah, he's going to be protecting Akron's finest. He's going to be one of Akron's finest. So
He's gonna be serving Akron as best as
he can. So we're proud of him. So I mean, and we understand why he's not going to do it, and we're very proud of him.
And Dylan, your first donut's on me.
Oh yes.
Well,
all right, that was good. That was good.
No, first baker's dozen. That would
and
be.
coffee.
Yeah.
But yeah, that.
Yeah. Dylan and I actually went and did a job together last Sunday, and
I heard.
He had some coffee
That's
last
when-
week. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was.
We had a good time though. We got the job done, but we had a good time together doing it. And I don't work with Dylan on a daily basis anymore, so and it sucks. I miss him, But hey, I get it. He's making a hell of a career change, and we're proud of him. So I can't say enough good things
And
there.
he's been wanting to do it.
And it's something he's been wanting. It's just something he's been wanting to do. So we're very proud of what he's going to be accomplishing. So one thing. Now I know Victoria was trying to call him before the break. We'd love to have her call back in if she'd like to call now. The phone line's open.
She wants to call in.
234-200-5110. Call in, Victoria. We'd love to have you on the show. I'm sorry you called right at the wrong time when we were going to break, but call now. We got about 14 minutes before we go to our our last top of the hour break. So, and then we go off the air at 11 tonight. We're better, almost we're almost 2/3 through the program already.
We're grown adults and we go to bed early.
Yeah, we go to bed early. We don't do this midnight crap anymore.
No,
No, I'll tell you. I think
you know how many times we like slugged through the.
I'll tell you what though. I listened to a lot of the old shows, and I said, when we decided to do 8 to 11, I think is because really, and Tony can attest to this because Tony's been with me for a number of years doing this program. 5 years, yeah, 5 years.
Damn, dude.
I know, and John's been with me for the 8 years or so we've been doing this, and Victoria is calling in now.
Yeah, 8 or 9 years, yeah.
And that fourth hour kills you. Yeah. The fourth hour, I mean, you try to get through it, and it just beats the living snot out of you. Victoria, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello. Hello, lovely.
Hello, Victoria. Welcome to the all-new Some Kind of Radio Show. We're back.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. What's new?
Just sitting back, chilling, kidless for the night.
Oh, that's always a fun thing. I got two shitties up there. The shitty kids. That's what I'm gonna call them. That's my shit.
I thought you were talking about the dogs. I'm like, you got more than
No, my kids are great. It's we got 4 babies, 4 fur babies in the house, 2 dogs. 2
dogs.
2 dogs. 4 fur babies and 2 dogs upstairs. No, 2 kids of 2 kids, 4 fur babies, and a partridge and a pear tree.
Would have been 3, but she's at her dad's.
Another fur baby? Because I will gladly give you mine.
No, we got enough. 4 is enough in this house. And I know you were talking about a 5th one. I'm like, no.
Like, but they're so cute.
They are,
They're
but
so
then
cute,
but they're shit. They shit everywhere.
But then when they bark, it's
Well,
like, okay,
and
I'm
then the
glad I did it.
barking, and then you're like,
Yeah.
We definitely don't need a doorbell.
No, we.
no.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
You guys were very missed. Even Benji.
Benji.
Hey, I don't have headphones.
Oh, he don't have. You need to put some headphones on.
You were missed
Here,
too,
hold on a minute.
Benji.
Let me just turn up the volume on this a little bit.
turn-
Ben, can you hear now?
Yes.
Okay, Ben can hear you now. I'm sorry.
Well, that's a lot better than before then.
Yeah, Ben can hear now
I
because I
can
turned
hear.
I turned the studio
Turn
speaker
a
up.
little more.
A little more. If I turn it up much more, it's gonna squeal.
Yeah, I know it's gonna.
Okay, there we go. That's about as loud as I can get it.
That's fine.
It looks like Benji got a haircut.
I did
Tony
get a.
grew a beard. What's up with that?
He's been growing that for a while.
Well,
Tony
got.
went Amish and Benji went boy band.
and I went 4 eyes. I went 4 eyes since last time I was on the show.
Damn you, Victoria.
I went 4 eyes. You can see, I got the specs on myself.
Yeah, are
now.
those newer?
Those are brand. I've had them now about 4 months.
4 months.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
except.
I found out how freaking blind I
Blind.
was. I am so blind without these. I'm like, God, I am so blind. I didn't realize how blind I was until I got glasses.
So I begged him to go to the eye
Yeah,
doctor.
but you know what? They don't look that bad.
No, they're nice and they're comfortable. And
I picked him out.
it was so bad. I was so bad with my glasses the other day. I have 2 pair and I lost both of them in the same day.
Yeah.
If you look at my newest profile picture, I actually am wearing glasses now.
Are you? Yeah, we're all getting old.
Now I gotta do this.
Here and there, but I gotta look professional sometime. I am a business owner.
Yeah. Everybody in the studio has glasses on now.
Yeah, we do actually.
And I got these 6 months ago, and I was kind of borderline on needing bifocals.
Yeah.
Now I know I need them because here's me.
Yeah.
I need bifocals myself.
Yeah.
Tony, you've needed them for a long time, sweetheart.
Yeah. He also needs. We're gonna rename. Tony's no longer gonna be Tony the Comedy Killer. He's gonna be Tony, aka Brother Hezekiah, and.
The Amish man.
Oh no,
he's never shaving it again. He's gonna be
no.
Brother Hezekiah.
So what will make you shave that?
Getting laid.
If I lost the job I was at now and I had to shave it for a new job, I would. But the bosses we have now, we got a whole new management team at work.
Yeah.
They realize they need us more than we need them.
Yeah. So yeah, you just keep it in the
So
beard.
that means we gotta get you fired somehow. Okay.
Now you plan on going longer, or you just gonna keep going? You're gonna have a beard longer than Hilljack.
Remember Bray Wyatt before he shaved his beard, before he turned into the Fiend?
Yeah.
I want to, about that length I'd be happy with.
You going about that length?
It makes you look
You know,
older.
you can always grow it out for charity and then do like a big old shave off, like like they do for St. Baldrick.
Well,
That's not a bad idea.
He's using that as a full-fledged flavor saver.
Yeah.
He gets down in there. Now he can just flip it.
Flavor, because from what I hear, his pond is ran dry.
Wow, it's getting harsh in here.
Damn.
Holy shit, it's getting harsh in this joint.
It was the solo hole.
You all right?
More like full on.
It's the
Amish flavor, but sure.
Amish flavor. It's gonna taste like
it all tastes the same.
It's gonna taste like cheese. Nasty cheese grating accident.
I'm lucky I'm not lactose intolerant.
Oh God.
Tony, when are you gonna start doing Uber and horse and buggy?
That's what everybody asked me. It was funny because I went out as an Amish person for Halloween. I got the costume hat, and then hold on, I have a picture.
Oh, he's got a picture.
I saw it.
Yeah, I happened to be sitting at the coffee shop, and I just figured for shits and giggles, I went and bought the suspenders and the hat and everything.
Oh gosh.
And I
oh my God, that is a true.
Oh my God.
So I went out and bought I ordered the.
Let me see your phone for just a second.
I ordered.
I'm going to show people on the camera here.
Yeah.
This is Toady.
I went and bought the.
Look at that. There he is.
Crazy.
And I was downtown Akron. They let me wear this at work on Halloween because I still had my work uniform on. And I had some Amish guys to come up and start talking to me.
You speak
and
Dutch?
I had introduced myself as Tony Yoder.
Oh gosh.
And he asked me where I was from, and he was from Millersburg, and I told him I was from Kilbuck, which is another Amish community down in Wayne County. So, but he seen me getting into a motorized vehicle, and I had to let him know that I was Mennonite, because Mennonites are allowed to use electricity and some of the modern stuff, but they still dress Amish.
Right.
So, and he's carrying on a conversation with me, and
didn't know a thing.
Didn't notice a thing.
Didn't notice a thing.
So my friend Val, she used to be Amish, and she went on Rumspringa and never went back to her community. So we've always called her Yoder as long as I've known her.
Right.
So I sent her a picture of it over Messenger and said, "Hey Yoder, what do you think?" And she was just like, "My parents, if I went back to the community, would rather I marry you than the guy I'm married to now." She's like, "You're more of a convincing Amish, and you're not Amish." She's like, "I do like the beard, though."
That's too funny. I don't care who you are. That's fun.
I just had to run with it.
The funniest stories are the truest stories. That's the truth.
And
the true stories,
are the Amish stories.
Are the Amish stories. That's right. That's right.
What would you have done if you started talking to you in Dutch?
I don't speak Dutch. The only Dutch I know is like Dutch Masters, like the cigars.
You'd have been like, I don't know what you're saying.
Dutch boy paint.
I never bothered to learn.
I'd be like, Dutch. I'm like, well, that is Amsterdam. I'm like, buddy, you got any hash? I know it's legal over there. And Hohen's legal over there, too. Red Light District.
Hey, pimpin' ain't easy.
Pimpin' ain't easy. That's a guess.
For some people, it is.
Well, yeah. You pimp?
What I do on the side, it stays on the side.
The views and opinions expressed on this program.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we need to get that back. Anyways.
So
would you actually like? Man, I can't take you serious with the beard. Like, how many people comment when you pick them up? Like, how many people are like?
Well, see, Tony doesn't even have to shower that night. They probably just think he's right.
Like, that's not as. Like, I'm sorry, but any girl, like, what girl would find that? I'm not trying to be an asshole here, but like, what girl would find that attractive? Like,
Well, the chubby bearded tattooed man is kind of in these days.
Beards
Where?
don't do anything for me. They just make you look 10 years older.
Where's it at? And where? That just, I trust me. I
Ben,
tried.
you playing footsie with me?
I'm sorry.
You're having a gay moment there.
I
weren't
know.
you?
I would win.
Okay, keep your foot on the other side of the desk.
I
you
mean,
know,
it's better
he's,
than
he
the
wants to, he's trying to rub me down here, honey. It's not good.
I'm waiting to hear you moan.
Oh, hey. I was like, what's going on now? It's just Tiny Man. Hey, Tiny Man. What's up, buddy? I got my buddy.
Tiny Man.
Tiny Man. What's up, pal?
Yeah. And Victoria, you're still there, ain't you?
Nope.
She's on the line.
Victoria.
She's on the line, but she's not.
I'm still here.
She was too busy laughing. She was too busy listening and laughing.
Yeah,
probably.
she was laughing at.
I had to mute the phone because I was laughing so hard. I was
She was laughing.
Well, at least we can still entertain. That's one thing we found. Even with
have
6 months off,
We're back.
we need to like this. You still have it, chant. You still have it.
Yeah, see, we still got it.
We still got it. We still got it.
You know.
We got it. We're just getting our stride here, and we only got an hour to go.
Hey,
oh
so
Lord.
Does anybody ever offer to rub your beard? Seriously?
No.
What'd John say?
I would be afraid if we would
Has
find
anyone offered to? Anyone offered to rub his
Well,
beard?
see, unlike other people I know, that would just let it grow. I comb mine every morning, and then when I get in the shower, I wash it with shampoo, just like I would normal hair on my head.
You ever watch that beard oil
Yeah.
thing on there? That guy, the gray hair guy, that puts the beard oil and is like, if you can't get lucky using this, there's something wrong with you.
Speaking of beard oil,
Yeah.
I just bought some today, actually.
Yeah, well, you don't have much of a beard
Well,
there.
I just got it trimmed today,
Yeah?
actually.
And you put some beard oil in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starting
No
new.
offense, Benji, but facial hair on you.
It looks good on him. Brent, look at the camera. Turn around. Look at the camera. Show.
You're gonna make me go back to my phone and actually look.
Yeah, he's showing the beard. He's showing. Look, do it again. You gotta do it. She's still looking. So he's showing his beard. He's like, look at me. Look how beautiful my Asian face is.
Meanwhile, Tony's rubbing his.
Well, because
welcome to the beard stroking hour.
Well, because I have a.
You think I do this to my beard? You see what I do to my pubes?
God.
I'm scared to know.
Pube oil. No, I have a friend.
A little facial hair is okay.
See, it's not bad. It looks good on Ben.
I have a friend who does hair. Friend who is a girl.
Don't let
who
it grow to Tony's length.
is a hairstylist. So
Yeah.
I went to her and
Hooked you up.
She cleaned me up for tonight.
Good. Yeah, because you knew you were going to be on video
Yeah,
tonight.
exactly. And she's like,
See, I was supposed to have my hair cut today, but somebody didn't cut my hair today. But because
You're not feeling good.
she wasn't feeling good.
Wow, that was kind of.
So I could have gone and got like.
Well, you know what? You better leave that woman alone about what she did. Because that woman does a lot for you. So don't even get started.
She does do a lot.
Thank you, Victoria.
I'm just teasing.
No, us chicks gotta stick together.
What?
Us chicks gotta get stick together.
Exactly. You see, I'm the only one here, so I need your support.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. We're gonna take our top of the hour break, and we'll come right back here on Some Kind of Radio Show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back, everybody.
RBF is a serious epidemic sweeping our nation. RBF, better known as resting bitch face, has plagued women for centuries. We all know them. Some of us have even been them. Stop the madness. Get the help you need. Call the Ditch the Bitch hotline now. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO. Trust me, I suffered from RBF. And look at me now. I'm cured. Stop insulting strangers, missing out on free drinks at the bar, and getting passed over for promotions. Call our Ditch to Bitch hotline. Get the help you desperately need. 1-800-RBF-NO-GO or 1-800-732-6630. Ditch the Bitch today.
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend, you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars. Bad deals. Cars that break down. Thieves. If you think you're going to find a bargain at Big Bill, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right. Shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your tray. Bring your title. Bring your wife. We'll fuck her. That's right. We'll fuck your wife. Because at Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Take a hike to Big Bill Hell, home of challenge pissing. That's right. Challenge pissing. How does it work? If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't delay. Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off. Only at Big Bill Hell. The only dealer that tells you to fuck off. Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute after you write us a check. And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker. Go to hell. Big Bill Hell's Cars. Baltimore's filthiest and exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland. Guaranteed.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
In the limo, you son of a bitch. No argument. Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh? Start talking and talk fast, you lousy bum.
We've been frantically trying to reach you, dude.
Where's my goddamn money, you bum?
Well, I don't...
They did not receive the money, you nitwit! They did not receive the money! Her life was in your hands!
This is our concern, dude.
No, man, nothing is fucked here.
Nothing is fucked?
No, man.
The goddamn plane has crashed into the mountain!
No, man, come on. Who are you gonna believe? Those guys are... We dropped off the damn money.
We?
The royal we. You know, the editorial, I dropped off the money exactly as per... Look, man, I've got certain information, all right? Certain things have come to light, and, you know, has it ever occurred to you that running around blaming me, you know, given the nature of all this new shit, you know, this could be a lot more complex. I mean, it's not just, it might not be just such a simple, you know?
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm blathering about. I've got information, man. New shit has come to light. And shit, man, she kidnapped herself. Well, sure, man. Look at it. You know, a young trophy wife in the parlance of our times, you know. She owes money all over town, including the known pornographers. And that's cool. That's cool. I'm saying she needs money, man. And, you know, of course, they're going to say they didn't get it because she wants more. Man, she's got to feed the monkey. Hasn't that ever occurred to you?
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we're back 10:05 here on Some Kind of Radio Show here live on YouTube and replayed on Tuesday night on the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network. And I have our Crazy Crew member and owner of that radio station, Mr. Eric Nanaroni, with us. Eric, give us another plug for your wonderful radio station that you got going, buddy.
So we vary in different programs. So we have some sports, some music, some religion, also with music or regular music. We play Christian, we play country, I play
You do everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Kind of like you just do it all. It's kind of what we did over at SKO, you know, a little bit of everything. But I'll tell you what, man, I have listened to you and very proud of what you've done, man. I mean, you've come such a long way. I mean, we talked a lot and you were asking me a lot of questions and I tried to help you with whatever I could, man. But you know, you've just took the ball and just ran with it and you've done a great job, man.
Thank you.
Can't say enough great things I'm so impressed with what you've done. And
Thank you.
very proud to see that, you came from just interning with us. I remember when you came and interviewed with me, and I was like, yeah, we'll bring you right on, man. You just said you wanted to get in the radio, and you know what? Now you're just taking the bull by the horns, and you're doing it your own self, and you're doing it your way. And dude, you've done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
You can't say enough positive things. You got a hell of a station, man. It really sounds good too. You got good sound. The sound quality's good. You got good music. You got some good podcast on there. Us two coming on Tuesday. But I'm telling you what, man, you've done a hell of a job.
Thank you.
And,
that means a lot.
And you've
It
done it.
really
Really,
means a lot.
you've come. In really a short period of time, you've made it all happen. And you're a one-man show, and you said you got the help of your family, which is
And
great.
I actually have somebody who was with SKO at one point, Kyram.
Kyron's a great kid.
Yeah,
he's helping you out. And that's,
he's my technical general manager.
Yeah, that's good. I'll tell you what, I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
You've done a hell of a job, man, and I can't say enough good things about the things you've pulled off in a short period of time.
Thank you.
And it's nice to see that when one door closes, like we talked about, because you told me you were going to do it. I said, one door closes, another one opens up, and that's exactly what you opened the door for yourself. And now you just got to figure out how to make some money in this business. It's hard, man. I'll tell you, it is so hard. But you're doing it. You're doing it the smart way. You're doing it out of your house, and you don't have all the overhead of rent and everything. Like we went right to a location, and the reason I did it is because, I wanted to have a lot of live programs. We talked about, and I said the only way I'm going to pull this off the way we wanted to do it at my place was let's do a location. We'll get a bunch. And early on we were kicking it, man. We had about 25 shows at one point. And we were doing really, really well, and then we had some things change, and then this, and that, and then...
Shit, I remember doing 3 of them.
Yeah, no shit, I know. And then, we had some personality conflict. We did. We had a lot of personality conflicts over there. And
every place does,
And every place does. You run into that, especially when you get a lot of different heads talking. And, we had a good group of folks, but... In the end of the day, I think it just came down to, and a lot of people were like, Earl's really just irritable lately. And I was like, well, I said, guys, you don't realize how stressed I am. I was doing everything I could to keep the station afloat. I was paying the bills out of pocket. And, when the licensing changed, I think that's when that killed us.
Which that was kind of ridiculous, the way they didn't notify you guys.
Not at all.
I was in the office talking to you.
When we found out. We found out. Remember, there was a Friday night because it was 25 minutes before we went on the air.
Yeah. Yep. I remember you found out from a listener.
I found out from a listener that was,
which is ridiculous.
They never sent a notification email, nothing. I actually emailed them 2 days prior about a problem, and they're like, we're working out a technical difficulty issue, blah, blah, blah. And then suddenly I found out from one of my best listeners, and I'll mention her by name, Kathy.
Yeah.
Who she's a big supporter, helps Bob Fritz out, and he's going to be working and starting his station. And very proud of what Bob's going to do. I'm very happy to see what they're going to do, too. And I think we're going to be talking about, Bob and I talked early on, I think we're going to be syndicating with them, too, once they get rolling. They're supposed to be getting rolling here probably towards the end of this month, I think, from what he said. So
yeah, because it was like people asked me, because they knew that I was doing things before.
Yeah.
And they're like, and I tell them, I'm like, any station... you play, if you're going to play music, the artist got to get royalties on what's played.
Right.
And that's, it's easier for an outlet like anybody to pay a service.
Oh, yeah.
And let them handle it. But then when you get these deadbeats that we are paying, pocketing the money.
And not paying the royalties.
And
then they get shut down. And luckily, none of the stations that went with they understood, we could have got sued big time. But they didn't sue the stations. They sued them.
Yeah, they went out because of the source.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we went to another company who had different rules, and it was just going to be kind of tough. So I'm just like, when...
and they were the best. We entertained them in the beginning, who we ended up, we went to Live 365 at the end.
Yeah.
And we entertained that at the beginning, but we're like, before you couldn't even, they didn't even have like an ad deal early on. They had nothing set up. So, of course, for us, the big difference is we have to run, you have to run your ads.
Oh,
And then I started running my music shows, and I had the listeners just having a freaking cow. I mean, I was getting nasty freaking emails. What the hell? You're cutting out we don't want to listen to these commercials. Like, I got to run a business, guys. You got to understand this. I have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
This is part of my licensing agreement. I mean, you guys got to understand. For us to play music, I have to run their ads. The only thing that sucks is the fact that we
couldn't sell ads.
we didn't make shit, and we couldn't even sell our own ads.
No.
You know, like here's what we were trying to do. Like towards, okay, we were going to do this big 48-hour marathon, okay?
Yeah.
And it was a twofold thing. We wanted to raise money for charity.
Yep.
Then the other part was
sell ads.
Sell ads, and eventually, hopefully, turn those into customers. And then the idea is also it was a big publicity stunt. That's quite frankly, it was a big. I mean, all in all honesty, it was a publicity stunt. Plus, we wanted to do something for charity. I mean, we wanted to give back. You know, we wanted to do. If we're going to do a publicity stunt, let's do something that gives back to a nice charity. So we got with Zach, and matter of fact, Zach's probably going to be doing some podcasting with us here, and he runs Kids Crushing Cancer. Okay, he's the president of that. So we partnered with them, and we were going to do this whole. We had this whole thing laid out, and we figured it out. We're going to do ads, and we're going to basically the ads are going to go. All the money with the ads was going to go to charity. That's what we were going to do. We weren't going to take a dime of it. And then we were going to say, okay, after the ad period's over, would you like to actually, if it helps you, would you like to continue advertising with us? And then at that point, maybe, well, as soon as we had to switch licensing, guess what? You can't sell another ad anymore. We're like,
you can only sell sponsorships.
You can only spell sponsorships, which you know about now.
Yeah, well, no, it's
so hard.
One of my main things with SKO was the sales side of things.
Yeah, and that killed us. I mean, we had to 180 our business model.
Yeah.
Well, when we had a 180 our business model, I mean, I already had some ads lined. I had some ads lined up, ready to go, starting the following month. I had 3, and they were going to pay us good money, and it would have kept us afloat for a year, another year, maybe 2, because these companies were going to be on board and paying monthly. And I had 3 companies, solid companies. They already signed their contract. And I had to go back to these companies and say, I can't honor the contract. I'm not allowed to sell the ad anymore because of the licensing. I explained, and they're like, okay. And I refunded them, I refunded the money, and they were like, okay, we understand.
The licensing is so ridiculous.
It's hard.
If price-wise, if you want to do your own ads, I think that you probably saw that. But the price difference between running their ads and running your own is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I know it's supposed to help you if they monetize and blah 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 whatever. Great, but it really didn't. It didn't benefit us. We were running. I mean, we sounded like a very professional run radio station. These are high quality ads.
Yeah.
These are national ads, but we weren't making anything. We didn't make a dime off this. It didn't. We didn't get no discount off of anything. We were paying more money. Or actually, we paid a little less money to run the ads for the license. You paid like $20 less. It was like $20 less a month.
It is.
That's all it is. $20 difference. Okay, whatever. So I'm like, well, thing is, our business model's killed.
Yeah.
So the money I had potentially lined up, plus we were going to do the football, and all this. I mean, all this changed. I mean, it changed the whole dynamic. And at that point, I'm thinking, God, what do I do? I was sitting there for hours and days, and Dylan and I sat down, had many meetings. I sat down with Aaron and Mike and Dylan and myself and you, Eric, and then I sat down. You and I talked, Lori. I talked to all the guys. I'm like, I said the only thing I could do to keep us afloat is raise everybody up to $100 a month. But no one wanted to. I had people bitching. We went from 25 to 40.
Yeah.
I had people quit over that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just the honest truth. I had people quit when we went from $25 to $40 a month.
You could have always been places where they charge you hourly.
That's the thing. I could have, because we were charged hourly when we were at the other place.
Yep.
And I was like, I didn't charge hourly. I charged a flat rate. And I said, guys, we're going from 25 to 40. And I had 4 shows quit over that. And I'm like, and I remember I had this meeting. I ran down, here is how much things cost.
I remember that.
And I laid it all out. I said, guys, I said, I am not about secrets. I'm not about, here's our real numbers. Here's the numbers. Here's the best show. Here's the worst show. Here's what we're doing. Here's what's coming in. And you know what the rest, I said, see this? Because this comes in. Okay, when that little bit comes in, I said, you know what's left? This number. Where does that money come from? My pocket. And I'm like, at that point, I was like, I did that for a year.
Yeah.
Almost a year.
All I told you was I would support you whatever decision you made.
Yeah, and you did. And at that point, I was like, well, it was an easy decision. Like Dylan and I sat down, and Dylan and I actually sat at the bar. We went to the bar and had a drink. And we sat down at the bar, and we're like, Dylan and I were 50-50 owners of the station.
Yeah.
And like, what do we do? And he goes, Earl, I think you know what we need to do. And I said, I said, let's make the announcement. I said, I'm not going to shut it down right now. We'll give everybody a 30-day notice. We're shutting down.
Yeah.
And I said, I wasn't going to just shut it down abruptly. I was like, okay, guys, 30 days, we're done. And that gave us time to get cleared out. And I said, anybody wants to stay on, I'm not going to charge anybody for the last month. I had 3 shows spot on, quit. We're not even saying, it's like, guys, I'm giving you a free month.
Yeah.
Nope, we're done. Okay. And I said, I understand, and I'm like, so I'm like, all right, guys. And then I mean, I'll tell you what, the backlash from people I took, I mean, no joke. And I'm not going to name names. I mean, it's pointless to do that. I was getting called everything in the book. I was called a motherfucker. I was called a backstabber. I was called a sellout. I mean, you name it. People were coming. I was like, guys, you don't understand.
It was ridiculous.
And
we had a private staff page.
Yeah.
With all the staff members at SKO.
And
just all the crap.
The
that
negativity
Earl
came down. I was getting so much, and I said, you know what, guys, if you don't, I said, here's the deal. I says, does anybody want to step up and help me pay the $1,000 a month it takes to run this place? And I got, well, why didn't you ask? We'd do it. I was like, you guys all bitched about from 25 to 40, so why would I do that? And I'm not naming names. I'm not bitching anybody. It's all water under the bridge now. Everybody's all kissed and made up. I mean,
yeah.
Everyone that's there, we've all kind of laughed it off now. I mean, it's said and done. It's over with. Everyone was upset. And I get it. And I felt so bad because I didn't want to do it. But at the same time, I knew I had to because it didn't make sense to throw out that kind of money a month just to keep this thing going for the 50 listeners we were getting a month. I think we peaked at 50 here and there, but we were getting. I mean, we had a lot of individual listeners, but the biggest number we had at any one time was like 50 at one time at the same time. That was the best we ever did. But over a period of a month, we'd have about 1,000. We get 1,000 or 2,000 uniques, throughout the month. And sometimes that number spiked up to 4,000 and 5,000 uniques. I mean, so we weren't doing awful.
No.
But there was just no money coming in.
Well,
and that's the bottom line. There's just no money coming in. So when you're the only source of income for the thing to keep it going, minus whatever little fees came in from the shows, and you take that and pay that, and you pay all the, you still left about $700 or $800 you got to pay. I was like, shit, that's, it's a couple car payments there,
Right. Well, and we got to think about it because in the beginning,
yeah,
when you, Debbie, me, Dylan, Tony, we did have a vision.
Yeah, we did.
We did have a vision coming into it.
Yeah, we had a vision, and I think we fulfilled the vision.
Most definitely. It just fell through.
It fell through.
And it sucks that it fell through.
Well, I think a lot of it, and the reason it fell through is because of licensing. I'll be honest, it wasn't anybody's fault.
Right.
Because the station was actually, about the time that all went down, we were on a big upturn with listeners. Our listener numbers started going up. We started all the shows were starting to get real big boosts in the listeners.
Aaron and Mike.
And then the sound quality, then just the layout of the shows, and then, everything was gelling. It was all starting to finally gel.
Right.
And then as we hit that, like, we have finally are getting where we want to be.
And
I was thinking, at this rate, in a year, we'll really be skyrocketed. And then all of a sudden, that just came smashing down. And I'll mention the company by name, Stream Licensing, who they were. And they shut down just like that. And you know what? No notice to anybody. Hell, they tried to bill my credit card a month after they shut down. So I had to go and cancel my debit card so they wouldn't take another payment. And I had to have the charges reversed, and I had to go to the bank and explain, hey, they shut down, and they're still trying to take a payment from me. And they took a payment. I was like, so I'm on the Facebook, the internet radio owners pages.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, if you have your debit cards on cancel them now because they're taking money still, even though they shut down.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't, they weren't refunding. They weren't responding to nobody. And I got my money back, and I had to get through. They had the bank reverse the charge, but my God, I mean, a month after they shut down, they were still trying to take money out of my account. I'm like, you pieces of shit.
Oh yeah. And
didn't you guys get an email saying that you were like one of the top?
A month after they even, yeah. Here's the funny thing.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
A month after stream licensing shut down, we were already switched over to Live 365. Wasn't even a month. It was like 2 weeks.
Yes, exactly.
I got an email, the station email. Congratulations, you are one of the top shows on stream licensing. You're voted one of the top shows, and you're getting the best blah, 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 blah. Here's an award for being one of the top stations.
When they're closed.
And they're closed. They're not streaming. Yeah, they're not doing anything. They don't even have a player. I mean, so, of course, it was a bullshit random email.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got one about a couple months ago, the station email. Congratulations, you're one. I'm like,
Dude,
we've been shut down for 6 months, and you guys have been shut down for 10. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Oh, no, it wasn't no one hacking. It was an automated bullshit randomized email that went
hey,
out.
let's send this out, even though we're.
It was a randomized email.
Right,
It wasn't even
yeah,
a real
no.
email. It was just bullshit.
But that's the thing. I'm glad we did it.
I'm glad we did it, but I'm
Yeah.
glad where we're at now. I'm happy to be doing it.
I'm happy that
I'm doing it this way because here's the thing: it doesn't cost me a dime to do it this way.
it does not. And
Just my electricity. Yeah,
and
that's
you
it.
have all of the equipment.
I have all the equipment
will
still.
last you a lifetime.
Exactly. I have all the equipment here.
And we can bullshit around
and we can get the
whenever
guys
we want.
together. That's one thing I miss was getting the guys together. All you guys coming in here.
You know what I do
Just
want?
having fun. Like this is a very familiar setting. I mean,
Yeah.
I tried to emulate the old studio as much
Which
as
you
I could.
did. Oh, you definitely did.
And it's definitely.
did a fabulous job.
Thank you. It's a different look, but it's a different place. But I tried to get the layout as similar to the old place as I could. And I was like, it still feels the same in a weird way. It
does.
feels like we're in the same.
Just
It's a little
dogs.
bit more, a little more open,
Just
but
dogs,
just
That's
dogs
all.
and dogs upstairs and some brick walls here.
yapping.
No well, we have a window. It's a little tiny
we-
one right there. We don't have the two windows
Yeah, we
behind
don't
us.
have the big one. We just have that one.
Yeah, we don't have the
like
view.
that one.
We don't have the view is amazing.
That's dark anyway.
I mean, we don't have to worry about sirens going.
That's
down.
right. Yeah, Victoria
Oh
said we
my
need the
God.
we have room to put bleachers in front of us.
Yeah,
so
we're-
we said,
But you got to have an audience VIP section for your
Oh
very
God, I
important
forgot you were on the phone.
yeah, we.
Turn that up.
Oh, you need.
I can't hear it.
Why don't you have your headphones?
Yeah, like Ben said, you don't have the sirens going off every 2 seconds.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's one thing with the valley. Well, here's the funny thing with the valley. There's a couple things that always happen where we were located.
We were also next to a fire station.
We had that. We always get a power outage in the valley. The internet would go down constantly. My internet here is way faster than I ever had it at the station.
Is it really?
4 times faster.
Your internet's fantastic there at your house.
Yeah, my internet here is amazing. I mean, other than like when we first started, but I think that was just I think we had too much going at once. But we had that one little hiccup early in the show, but other than that, it's been great ever since.
Yeah, you're good in Cleveland over here.
Good. So I mean, we had just the the internet's 4 times faster here at my house. Over there we were wired. This is a wireless connection. We're not even wired, and we're running wireless. This is Wi-Fi. It's all done on Wi-Fi. This whole thing.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and it's still fast. It's really
Even
fast.
in the basement.
In the basement. Well, my router is right above us. Literally right here. My router is right there. So
okay.
it's good. And my router.
And it's crystal clear.
Yeah, and it sounds good. And like I said, we had our little. We were jumpy a little bit at first, but
Yeah,
probably because I had all these other devices going. But oh well, we'll figure it out. We figured it out I figured it out really quickly. So, and we went. The video stream went down for probably a few minutes, but we do have a call from a number I do not recognize. Let's see. Let's take it and let's see who this
Could
is.
it be a prank call?
Let's take it. Let's see who this. This is an out-of-state number. I can tell you that much. Some kind of radio show. You're on the air with us. Go ahead, please.
I had double checked the video feed here for a second.
I see Tony stroking himself. I thought I was on Pornhub.
I missed it. What?
Tony,
I think I recognize that voice.
Oh my god.
I recognize that
You
voice.
better recognize this voice.
I'm trying to recognize this voice.
You don't know who this voice is? Ben's having.
Oh my!
I don't.
Oh my! It's Airwolf Adam.
Oh my god. Okay.
Airwolf.
Holy shit.
Airwolf Adam is also our announcer now.
He is.
Yes, Airwolf Adam is our beginning of the show and break announcer. So he went from disclaimer announcer to full-fledged announcer.
So you got a promotion. Congratulations.
You got to well, and he's got a lot less work because he don't have to do all the video work anymore.
Yeah, we gave him a break.
Yeah, I gave. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I wish we had this capability. I'll tell you what, Adam. Though I have you on the phone. I wish we had this capability back when we were doing all that stuff with Scores TV. I said, hell, this would have been a lot easier to do back then. You know, you could probably have it out in a day.
Much easier.
Good God, you know, and I can do all this live. You know, with the software I got. I was like, sweet. You know, this is really cool.
Yeah.
This is,
I like the look here. It looks good.
yeah, thank you.
The only thing we're missing now is Troy Froman.
He said he may call. He may call.
What?
Yeah, he sent me a message. He'll probably call like 5 minutes after we go off the air.
Right.
Hey, we on? No, we're
try
done.
next week.
Yeah, he may call. So if he calls, I would probably.
Remember when he got confused a couple days, like when at the station, he
Oh,
would be like,
we have another phone
oh,
call.
could it be him?
No, this is local.
Okay.
Let's see who this is. I'm gonna merge. I'm gonna add another call on the line. We have 4 calls at once. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead with us.
4-way.
What's good?
What up, Kyram?
What's up, Kyram? How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, Earl. What's happening, brother?
How you doing, man? Long time no talk to, I should say. How you been?
I'm all right. I'm at home. I'm getting ready to go to bed a little bit. I got to get up early tomorrow, but I'm still awake. I got the notification to call in. I figured I'd call them when you guys are still on the air.
Thank you. We appreciate the call, man. It's great to hear.
I figured you'd be listening. No.
Well, I was listening. I was listening for a little bit, and I got sidetracked with some other stuff. I got a very hefty day in front of me tomorrow.
Okay.
Start off with some good stuff and some bad stuff. I don't want to get into it right now, but it's just what.
I never met him.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that, huh?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this and that too, huh? Wow.
But I saw you guys were busy with the little tribute to Big Lebowski, one of my favorite movies.
Love that movie, and it's bowling. I love bowling, you know, because I work in a bowling center full time. So, and I bowl. Oh yeah, I'm
Almost
still over there.
Pro Bowl.
Oh yeah, I'm still there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been over there like once. Last time I was over there, I saw Dylan.
Yeah. He's
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's moved on to he's moved on to working
Bigger
with
and better donuts.
bigger and better donuts. I should say. That's all I can say.
Is he working at a donut place?
No. He may as well be. He's gonna be in there a lot, I'm sure. Once he gets going with the actual job, I'm sure he'll be frequenting like at least twice a day, maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
He won't be skinny anymore.
He won't be. He'll get fat
He'll be
really
fat
quick.
Dylan.
He'll be fat. Yeah, he'll be fat Dylan before we know it.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Eric. I see the text, bro. I'm for real. When you said donuts, like, this was the thing about me. I'm bad at sarcasm. When you said donuts, I immediately started thinking he was working at Dunkin' Donuts. Or like, some shit.
I knew you were going there, so that's why I texted
Well, again,
you.
he might be a frequent, regular
Donut.
customer,
Yeah.
before we know
Yeah.
it, and
Donut review.
yeah, Dylan could call us from the road with a donut review. Yeah.
Or he could be pulling 2 jobs. You know, he could be on the force and, on one part of the day, then clock out and then go straight to donut shop. Hey, hold the cream. I got to go stop this robbery.
That's why if you ever watch Cops or any of those shows like that, the one pursuit you never see is a cop on a high-speed pursuit with a donut truck.
Save the donuts.
The donuts will be gone. He can be done that. Oh my God, we have another call.
Make the donuts great again.
His 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 boss at his donut job is gonna say, "Yeah, you're taking too much time off to be a police officer and defend everybody else and getting their house robbed. I'm gonna need your apron and your badge. Come on, turn it in, turn it in."
We have another call. Let's take that. We're going to add him onto the line.
Here we go.
Here we go. The phone's been ringing. We got 5 calls. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Jason. I don't know if you have the same phone number or not.
Hey, Jason. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's up, Jason?
Hey, what do you think did you see my books that, Florida, Orlando, Florida is getting a snow tubing park?
That'd be neat. Orlando, Florida, getting a snow tubing park.
Yeah,
That would
there's,
really-
well, there's already places around the road that are working on technology with quality around skiing and snow tubing. There's a place in Virginia, they put sand down the hill and you can snowboard and ski and tube down the sand.
Oh, no kidding. That'd be kind of cool. I think that'd be kind of, because Jason's perfect topic because we were talking about donuts and he's talking about snow tubing. So there's another donut. There's another donut involved.
Exactly.
We got donuts everywhere.
The tubing, they use some kind of slippery tarp, and there's a place, I think, I don't know, that has the slippery tarp that you can slide down, but the tubing park in Florida opens up in December.
Okay.
And they had the test run, and it was like 80 degrees out, and they had the kids come up, play with snowballs and slide down the miniature slide. The full scale one comes out in December.
Oh,
And
neat.
I tell Boston Mills about it because I'm gonna go snow tubing tomorrow, but because of the weather, I'm gonna have wait the next Saturday. And then under new ownership, and the guy on the phone said they're gonna remodel it, and they're gonna spend about $1 million.
Sorry, Jason.
I got attacked. I'm getting attacked by dogs. I got 3. I have all the dogs just came in and just going crazy here. Hi guys.
Hey, when do you go on that? When do you go on the Taco Valley radio?
This show, actually, we're recording it tonight, and it's going to be on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock.
Tuesday night?
Yep, Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday?
Yeah, we're recording. This show's live on YouTube. We're recording it now. Then the show we're doing right now will be on Tuesday night.
Yep, Tuesday night, 8 to 11, Jason.
Yeah, we're getting ready to cut the cord. We were going to do this week, but my stepdad never paid the DirecTV bill, but February we're canceling DirecTV for Roku.
Yeah.
We got that Fubu app.
Okay, yeah.
But, yeah, a lot of people don't realize it because a lot of people hadn't have a TV antenna up since the 90s and 80s. And
yeah.
I talked to people and they said, you put one up now, you're not going to pick up just between 5.8 and 43. You're going to pick up, some people claim they picked up the 60 channels over the air. Channels as far as Youngstown.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I have what's the name of that one? I had the Nitro TV for a while, and then they had to switch to something else. I can't remember what it is. I had that on my Nitro shut down, but
the Sling TV, the Hulu Live. Now they got the Disney, ESPN, Hulu.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and I think people are just now. I think there's two classes of cord cutters.
Mhm.
There's the original ones that are getting tired of the internet bill and the cable bill. Then there's the other group of people that just simply want to replace their cable
Mhm.
with 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 the with getting their TV through the web. And from what I heard, some cable companies are already thinking about just put like Spectrum already has an app you can get them through Roku instead of conventional cable.
Mhm.
I just think, well, eventually the cable companies are gonna adapt just like the newspapers. Right now, you can order the Beacon Journal
Right.
app on your phone and pay just like a regular newspaper.
Right.
You get your paper on the phone. That's what I think's gonna wind up happening. These big cable companies are gonna just wind up on these streaming devices. And I tell my mom, by the end of this decade, by 2030, cable boxes will be gone.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Yeah, because remember back in the 90s, we got pagers and cell phones.
Mhm.
Then by 2000, early 2000s, when the DVD player came out about
Oh, yeah.
20 years ago.
Oh, yeah, I
the
remember.
VCRs, then the payphones. Suddenly, when the lower income people could buy these prepaid cell phones, next thing you know, the phones start disappearing. And I told my boss a few years back, and a couple years back, I said once Generation X dies off, newspapers will die off with our generation.
Mhm.
Well, eventually, you bring up newspapers. Well, I think in the next 5 years, they're not going to be a thing. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
because a lot of people get their news through that. The older generation, again, get their news through that and TV news. But the way things are going,
Mhm.
newspaper is going to die off in the next 5 years because the way so many companies are selling off and merging with like the company that owns the Akron Beacon owns the Canton Repository, Stowe Century, and like 5 other local newspapers just in this area.
They'll still be there, but they'll be an app. You can already buy the Beacon just like you do now, but instead of getting a roll of paper that you whack the dog once in a while, you get it on your phone.
Right.
Or
you just pay for a monthly fee just to have it on your phone or iPad. And
That's what like the New York Post, Denver Post, and a bunch of other papers do. That you have to pay a monthly fee in
Mhm.
order to read their
Just
outlet.
to read it, yeah.
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 Because
I just hope they keep the funnies on the pad that I would love to pull up on my iPad on Sunday morning before church and read the Peanuts and Garfield on my
That's one thing that they're not taking online, which is not. I don't think it's saving the papers, but it's keeping them afloat for the print, because these newspapers haven't figured out how to get them online yet. Once they
Well,
figure,
you can't tell me that you can play video games of high definition on your phone now. You can't tell me. You can play Star Trek. You can play all these high resolution video games. You can't tell me they can't put the funnies
yeah.
on the smartphone or iPad.
I mean, I don't know, it's not that they can't, it's they refuse to, because that's what's keeping the print version afloat. That's what's keeping people buying the print version.
Eventually, they're going to have to do that because,
Yeah.
I know the Italian guy that comes on the FM
All right.
station. He used to work for the Beacon.
Hey.
He made.
Jason,
Hang on, hey,
sorry.
Jason. I got another call coming. Hang on a minute, buddy. We're gonna take Troy. Troy Froman's calling. No, just hang on there, Jason. All right, hey Troy, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how's your first night?
It's going so far. It's going good. We had our little stream hiccup at the beginning, but other than that, it's been perfect.
Troy, how you doing?
Who is there?
That's Tony.
Hi, Tony.
How's it going, Troy?
What's up, Troy?
Back on the crutches again, and I had another foot.
Jeez.
Trouble
Oh,
afoot.
man.
Trouble afoot.
Haha.
Oh,
Good
at
one,
least
Tony.
another couple more weeks.
Another couple of weeks. Oh, that sucks.
Am I allowed to say whatever I want on this one?
You can say whatever you want, buddy.
Whatever the hell you want.
And I've had the shits all day long.
Are you talking us from the shitter right now?
No, I'm actually in the car picking up my wife from work.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's being a good boy.
Well, just don't shit in the car. Just don't shit in the car.
Right.
I have once.
Why do I believe that? I mean, just why do I believe that?
I told you my Taco Bell story, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
No, it was Subway.
So, yeah, you told me that. You told me all that.
And you know why?
Taco Bell will do that to you.
Yeah.
But it's the bathroom. And it says I clenched my button, squirted my own Subway sandwich on the way home.
Jesus.
And you know why Taco Bells don't have play places like McDonald's, don't you? Because it's hard to go and have fun when you're worried about shitting yourself.
Same reason why real Mexican restaurants don't have play places.
Yeah.
Well, remember my old joke? What did the Mexican say after he contacted something bad from a Taco Bell?
Oh.
E. coli de la chingada.
Oh, my
Damn,
God.
I miss you, Troy.
Well, you know, he is the self-proclaimed king of poop.
That is
You watch
true.
my jigsaw puzzle?
No.
Yeah.
Puzzle video where I play the gay guy?
Yes, I saw that. You did that quite well. That's what scares me.
A little convincing.
Very.
Too well.
Yeah, very convincing.
Well, thank you very much. You know what? I was gonna end up tearing the puzzle apart, like go crazy and eat shit on the puzzle.
Yeah.
But this time I didn't want to pick up that shit. All the puzzle pieces.
I don't blame you.
If I went back in time, I would have done that.
Yeah. Well, there could always be a sequel.
Yeah.
Hey, you come and make that fucking puzzle again, and I'll do it. 10 days.
10 days, huh? Jeez.
I take your like one day.
God. I don't have time to fart, let alone mess with a puzzle for 10 days.
Earl, your brain is a puzzle.
It is. It is. My brain is a mishmash of shit. That's what it is.
All right, so I won't take up all the time. I just want to say,
All right. Hey, thanks for calling, Troy. We appreciate it, buddy.
next Friday I won't have the shit, and I'll talk more.
Okay, sounds good. We'll be here.
Can't wait.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. That's King of Poop, Troy Froman.
Wait, is that a record that we just had
6 calls simultaneously.
calls?
That's like a record. We've
Yeah,
never taken 6 calls in one show.
That's
and
impressive.
we've done it all
And we
tonight.
just did it- yeah.
Come back to YouTube, and we've got better numbers here than we ever did on internet radio. I'm kidding you. No joke. No joke.
And
And 6 calls. 6 calls.
I will promote again. The show will be rerun on the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network Tuesday from 8 to 11. You can listen to Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network at CuyahogaValleyRadio.com, the Live 365 app, Streama.com, and Simple Radio. So please tune in on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday night we'll be as soon
We'll
as
be back, but not live.
yeah, we will not be live on
We won't
Tuesday.
be
The
live.
show you're listening to right now is going to be played on Tuesday. Well, the show you're I should say watching
is live.
because the YouTube show is a live video show.
Yes.
The replay is a strict radio show. I mean, it's the same show. It's just
You
just
can
replay.
see our wonderful faces.
You can see our wonderful faces on Friday. You can listen to our lovely voices on Tuesday.
Yes.
And it's kind of neat, It's kind of neat, And we've come a long way with this. This is great. I'm really happy with how this show has gone tonight. First night down, and we had one little hiccup early, and that was it. Other than that, we've been solid. It's been everything's been smooth. And guys, if you want to hold on, we're going to take our last quick break of the night, and then we'll be back and we'll wrap up the show. All right, so I'm going to have everybody hold for just a second. I got to get to the right screen, and we'll be right back on Some Kind of Radio Show. Stay tuned, everybody. Back in a moment.
Sunny side up and oh, fucking shit! You want to know the secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails. There you are, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl Kathy, and I got some brand new shit. You better peep this. My shit don't stick. What are you making eggs or you cooking for robots? Beep, boop, beep. Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to it forever. Watch me now. Hey, yep. Do you even lift, bro? Speed bomb! Woo! Look out, Spider-Man! I got that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky monkey red, monkey-looking motherfucker. Me? Well, you know I like to keep my monkey hot. Now, don't burn yourself now, because that shit's fire. Then I slide into the plate like, whoa. This my original recipe, dank chicken nuggies. I have infused this pan with the power of red copper. And you want to see some real shit? This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money whipping these eggs, whipping these eggs. Then I drop a mac and cheese bomb on them. Woo! And the kids love it. Where the fuck should we go 911? That turned out all right. All right, let's send these boys home to mama. Just look at all that sweet sugar caramelized all over these nuts. And it's so easy to clean. Remix. Flip it round and flip it on upside down. Biscuits, you just got served breakfast. It's been real, Copper Pan, and you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn. That's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw in my recipe book for free, and it's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Give me your money, you cheap prick. Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
Did you know that more than 2 million children die each year due to dehydration, which really sucks, you know? Someone should do something about that. But hey, check out this mop I've got here. It's called the Smart Mop. All you gotta do is dunk it and grip it real tight, you know? Give it a nice double-handed Indian burn right there on the pee-pee, and you're ready to clean. Now, what's great about the Smart Mop is you actually get smarter while you use it, and it's so much fun, I think I'll get on my heels. Woo! Woohoo! Okay, now that that's all cleaned up, the mop is nice and heavy, so you can put it over your head just like this and get a nice upper body workout. And after your workout, you need a protein shake. Look how much money you're saving. You're so goddamn smart. Dandruff, blood, boogers. It does it all. What are you gonna use that fucking Swiffer sweeper bullshit? What are you, stupid? No, you're smart. I'm actually too smart for this, so I have the twist handle shoved up my ass right now as I'm mopping this up for you. Not only because it's more of a challenge, but I also don't need to buy toilet paper. There you go. Toss it in with your rainbow blankets. I bet you're on your knees covered in shit right now. And that brawny's gonna make you look stupid. You wanna be smart. No more dreadlocks, no more sponges. And you know what? Fuck brooms. Whoops, I popped a hemorrhoid in the kitchen and I sneezed on the door. Oh shit, there's the hair from my left testicle. Oh no, biker bitches broke in and spilled Pepto-Bismol. And it looks like someone else broke in as well.
The Some Kind of Radio Show will be back in a moment.
No. Without a hostage, there is no ransom. That's what ransom is. Those are the fucking rules.
His girlfriend gave up her toll.
She thought we'd been getting $1 million.
It's not fair.
Fair? Who's the fucking nihilist around here, you bunch of fucking crybabies?
Oh, no, cool it, Walter. Hey, look, pal, there never was any money. The Big Lebowski gave me an empty briefcase, so take it up with him, man.
And I would like my undies back.
This guy's gonna hurt us, Walter?
No, Donnie. These men are cowards.
Okay. So we take some money you have won, we call Shadifa.
Fuck you.
Hey, no, come on, Walter. Come on, we're ending this thing cheap, man.
No, what's mine is mine.
Oh, come on, Walter.
No funny stuff.
All right.
No funny
I
stuff.
got $4, almost $5.
I got $18.
What's mine is mine.
We fuck you up, man. We takes the money.
Come and get it.
We fuck you up.
Show me what you got, nihilist.
I fuck you.
Walter, come on, he's got a sword thing, man.
Dipshit with a nine-toed woman.
I fuck you. Fuck you. I fuck you.
Take it easy, man. Hit the $4. I fucked you. Fucking ball, man.
Hey, Big Dick.
Anti-Semite.
I fuck you in the ass. I fuck you. I fuck you. I fuck you. I fuck you.
We got a man down, dude.
God, they shot him, man.
Not shot, no, dude.
They shot Donnie?
There weren't any shots fired.
Huh?
It's a heart attack. Call the medics, dude.
You are tuned into the Some Kind of Radio Show. Call now at 234-200-5110. Now, back to Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right. Well, we're back. Okay, there's the video. Too much shit to control now.
You have. I'm not kidding you. You have like 6 or
There's
7
6 screens I'm controlling at once, and I'm flipping
computer.
between the 2 and 3 screens. It's like, but this is the main one I got to have for the stream. So, but we're done with the other one for the night, so we don't need any of that. Well, actually, no, we're not. I gotta pull it back up for the outro of the show. But beyond that. Oh my God, this has been fun. I'll tell you, the 3 hours a night has really flown by, guys.
I think I like 3 hours better than 4.
Yes.
Because right now, this last hour, we would be struggling.
Yeah, well, if we went one more hour, we'd be like, oh, so guys, what now?
Right.
You know, but now tonight's we've had a lot to talk about. It's been fun. You know, our first week back, and next week we'll be back again.
And we had 6 callers that called in the first night.
Yep, and that's great. It's a great night, and it's good to be back. And we're gonna be back every Friday night, 8 to 11, right here on our YouTube channel. We'll share the links on our Facebook pages, our Twitter, everywhere that we can possibly share them. Our personal pages, we'll put it out. We'll be on Tuesday nights on the Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network.
Friday nights here.
Friday nights right here on YouTube. I mean, we're everywhere. So it's great.
And it's only 2.
A quick plug.
Yes. I got my radio.
You're done.
Quick plug for Tuesday nights, 8 to 11 on Cuyahoga Valley Radio Network. You can listen at CuyahogaValleyRadio.com. Also on the Live 365 app, Streamer.com, and Simple Radio app.
And that was Eric Nanneroni, owner Now, what's your official title? President, owner? What are you going by? Owner. See, I went by president when I went, because my LLC listed me as president.
I've
Just-
never looked at my LLC. What it
Yeah, my LLC, I was listed as president of the company.
Owner or president still sounds official.
Yeah, I was president, and Dylan was vice. Yeah, founder, owner. I went by owner, vice president, or owner, president, whatever. But my official title when I had SKO as a radio station was president of the company. That was my title. I never wanted like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm the owner.
And Dylan was the Veep.
And Dylan was the Veep. Yeah, he was kind of like Dan Quayle.
Yeah. Yeah. That about describes it.
Dill Quayle.
Dill Quayle.
Dill Quayle.
There we go.
The Dill Quayle. Yeah, the Dill Quayle. But I'll tell you what, this is great.
We love him though.
Yeah, we're proud of him. You know, we're all proud of him. But it's great. You know, we got Errol Adam on the phone, John, and all our callers, and it's been great. You know, it's been fun. You know, and having everybody here at the house in the studio and just doing this show. I mean, I'll tell you, like I said, I was so nervous all day. I mean, no joke, guys. I was actually. She'll tell you, I've been nervous all day. I just wanted to get this thing.
Did you work today?
No, I was off today.
Were you down here all day, just kind of?
I came down here about 2:00 and started getting. I've been down here most of the day. I wanted to like get this. I wanted to look. I wanted the right look, you know, for the set basically, because this is basically the set, you know, because we are on video, and you know, I wanted to look right. I wanted to get it cleaned up. I wanted to look right. I wanted to make sure I went through all my cues right. I wanted to know when I was bringing things in and out, and I wanted to kind of know what I was doing. And
Make sure you shaved your ball hairs.
I didn't do that yet. Maybe I'll do that later. Honey, can you shave my ball hairs for me? You know, you were supposed to cut my hair today. Yeah, she was going to cut my hair today.
More ways than one.
She was going to cut my hair today, but that didn't happen. But she didn't feel good. But she had an excuse. It's okay. I'll get my hair cut. Maybe I'll have to go.
Maybe I'll.
When are you going to do it? When you have time? Tomorrow? Tonight? I ain't doing it tonight. I want to go to get done to this.
Hey,
I got to clean up down here. Say what, John?
I was just at one.
I'm not allowed to go anywhere and get my hair done because she's afraid I'm going to have boobs in my face.
That's only because you told me you had boobs in your face before.
The one time I was joking about it, by the way. I was joking. I was like,
say you were joking.
They weren't like right in my face. I mean, they were like 6 inches.
Okay,
But
That's right, yeah. It's that 6-inch rule.
He's got to be a good boy now.
See, I was with it. I couldn't get.
You couldn't get tongue on tongue.
I couldn't get tongue on
away?
titty, so it was not that close.
Okay. Tongue length away.
I'm joking. Look at the look on her face.
I won't tell you where that topless barber shop's at then.
One you'll never be allowed to hear again.
Yeah.
Just send me a text. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. God.
I'll send you the Google Maps info with the directions.
Jesus Christ.
Do they have like an Amish haircut place for you?
I don't know.
Oh, we should maybe look that
Oh,
up.
we lost Adam for a minute. We're going to Adam back in for just a second here. Adam's coming back in for the last minute here. Airwolf Adam, you with us?
Yes, I heard the theme music for the last 5 minutes, and I didn't know you guys were still talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoops.
Do we have you on mute? Oh, did we have you on mute?
I don't know. Did I have
You on
everybody on
mute?
hold? I don't know what I
think
was
you
doing. Whoops, my bad. Too many things to control. I'm not used to all
we
this
kind of
extra
had
stuff.
to mute during break because someone named Father John is just whacking away or something over there.
He was.
I thought that was par for the course.
He was whacking his pud.
Well, you know, I'm holding confessions, Adam. That's what it is.
Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna say this first show back, I think, was a pretty good show. I'm really happy with it. We're gonna be back next Friday night. Same time, same channel, same place, and then we'll be replayed on Tuesday night over on Cuyahoga Valley. And this was fun, guys. I'm glad we brought the show back. This has been a lot of fun tonight. This felt good.
Yeah.
It felt really good, and I think we we kind of hit our stride. So I'm really happy with what we did. So
you don't gotta travel out into the cold.
no, and really, it's actually I think it's kind of closer for everybody coming here too.
A little bit, yeah. It actually is, honestly. It really is.
I ain't got to deal with Porter's Trail.
Yeah, thank God.
Freaking 25 miles an hour all the way down there.
Oh God, I hate it.
Stupid hill.
Yeah, it's stupid hill. Yeah.
Screw the hill.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, everybody on the phone, everybody watching, everybody listening, thank you. We appreciate it. We're glad to be back, and we'll be back next Friday, and again, of course, next Tuesday. Same time, same channel. You know where to find us, everybody. We'll be back next Friday with another salute, and that we never really ever talk about. So.
Good bowling.
Yeah. All right. Good bowling, everybody. We'll see everybody next week.
Peace.
Good night.